put it in your brother's hands. Make sure we got audio.
Oh yeah.
Yep, we good. All right, hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're gonna face the east, and we're gonna give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash.
We want to give double honors unto the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule exceptionally well. They continually feed the flock with 100% truth. They do that free of charge, and they uplift and they magnify the name of Yahweh and also the name of Yahweh Shai. We want to say shalom to all the sincere brothers that's out there that is pushing this word with truth and with faith, man, striving to be a part of the hopeful elect, and to the very best of their ability, also doing their part to uplift and magnify the name of Yahweh and the name of Yahweh Shai, as those names are the most important names that you're ever going to come across, especially in the times that we're in, man. Right. We're in some very, very, very exciting times. There's things that's popping off on the other side of the earth, things that's according unto prophecy, okay? But we're out here to provide this message onto our people to turn back unto the Heavenly Father while they have the time, man, because the time is short, okay? Our main enemy, Esau, Edom, who we have been under, they like to call themselves Caucasian or so-called white people. However, they are the Edomites according unto the Bible, and it's not about their skin color, okay? It's about the spirit that's within them in the bloodline, all right? Because the spirits track the bloodline. If you was an Israelite in your past life, you'll come back as an Israelite again through that bloodline, man. If you was a Moabite, you always come back as a Moabite. The spirit of the Moabite always come back through the bloodline of the Moabite. So it's a bloodline thing, and it's a spiritual thing. It's not about the outer appearance, right. All right? But yeah, man, it's exciting times, man. You got things popping off over there with Iran, all right? You had a little bit of back and forth between the United States, the state of Israel, and then the country of Iran, sending shots back and forth. You know, other areas within the region that has placed United States troops or machinery or weapon craft has been hit up. All right, and these things are developing. All this stuff starting to pop off. While majority of the people was sleeping in their beds last night, man. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get into that a little bit, and you know, we're just gonna move with the spirit.
Hey, if I may say.
Yep.
You gotta. These situations, like whenever you have these missiles getting shot off from country to country, in particular dealing with Iran and Israel, it's always on the weekend. And we was listening to something in the car on the way here. They always do it on the weekend when the markets are closed.
Right.
All right. So the markets aren't affected by the sick games that the elites play. You know. So that's why these things always take place on the so-called weekend.
Right.
All right. Sense. Which lets you know all this shit is orchestrated, man.
Right.
But the head puppet master is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because no matter what the elites do, they're not gonna get around or try and circumvent biblical prophecy. Biblical prophecy is gonna stand the test of time and be found true, despite whatever actions the elites want to take in the earth. All right?
Yep.
I got some. Oh, go ahead. If you got
I just wanted to. This is an article from RT News. U.S. military suffers 200 casualties in retaliatory strikes.
Retaliatory strikes,
Yeah.
man. All right.
You got a little bit more.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hey, retaliatory strikes because the United States and the state of Israel struck first. All right. They were the first ones to throw the blow. And meanwhile, by the way, you've had talks going on over the past couple of weeks between the United States and the country of Iran to come to an agreement on their nuclear policy, man. All right. And from the reports that came out on Friday, it seemed as if they was, you know, saying they was starting to get on board, get in line with each other with talks to continue on Monday. But before that could happen, this happened, man.
Yeah.
You know, so you can never trust your enemy, Esau Edom, man. Though his words are smooth as oil, war is in his heart, man. That's Psalms, what is that, 55, I want to say? Yep.
Hey, if I may say real quick, I was listening to Danny High Fung this morning, and also Scott Ritter.
Oh yeah.
And he was saying that for China and Russia, they should take note, going to what you had just said.
Yep.
China and Russia should take note that you should never trust America. So any future diplomacy, but what's the meetings or what's it called? Negotiations or meetings or anything that the Russia or China has with Jared Kushner, all right, Trump's son-in-law, and I forget the other person that his colleague or whatever. All peace talks or any type of negotiations should be pretty much halted, because this particular situation that we see the U.S. in Israel do with active talks with the Iranians, before they even come to an agreement, they just go ahead and bomb them. So that's the standard that you can expect trying to do some type of deal with America. So America is not to be trusted whatsoever, man.
The craziest part about that is they said, we're good with not having any nuclear weapons. We just want a better deal than was before. Because that wasn't fair. We can't even keep our energy going the way we got it going. We can't keep our technology going the way we're going because you're shutting us down on everything.
Right.
And what's the JCPOA under Obama? Remember the JCPOA?
Yeah.
Where under Obama, Iran allowed the U.S. to come and inspect their nuclear sites.
Yep. Right.
Or the factories that they were using to enrich their uranium.
Right.
And so I remember at least twice they did inspections and everything was good.
Right.
It was proven that they were not trying to build no nuclear bombs.
Right.
It was, like you said, infrastructural purposes, the economy purposes.
Right.
So
they want to build up their country like how other countries is built up.
Exactly.
Man. They don't want to have to live, in the Stone Age. They want to be modernized like the other countries are, man. Because there's a benefit to that versus your people just living where you don't even have the same. You know what I'm saying? You got to use rudimentary forms of being able to get energy and power your homes and
fog
stuff.
and wheel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, BB been singing that same ass song since
Since
2011.
Right.
Oh, 92.
Yeah,
like 91, 92.
Yeah, yep.
Look at this nigga.
Weapons of mass destruction.
It's like I didn't really cut you off.
No.
Hey, I seen an article earlier. Actually, it was a news clip of China saying that pretty much that they took the same stance as Russia as that they stand with Iran, man. Now whether they're going to provide any type of military aid or anything like that, that remains to be seen. As of this time, we know ultimately, according to prophecy, everybody's going to get involved in this thing, But they said that they stand with Iran, man. They said that they consider Iran a strategic business partner to them, man. They have deals in the work between each other for trade and whatnot, man. And they suffer the same tariffs and the same backlash that Iran receives from the Western states, man. So of course they would align with each other to help each other out, man.
Absolutely.
That Iran serves as a buffer between the European powers in the West, Israel in the West, and the superpowers in the East, Russia and China in particular. All right, all those countries that's Russia and eastward, they ain't with this whole New World Order. Even though they are to a certain degree, they ain't with the imperialist American version of that.
Right.
We gonna force regime change on you whether you want it or not,
right?
And take away all your culture and make you westernized. They're not with that shit, man. And they know that if they take down Iran, they're next.
Right.
So that's why they're packing together. They're having pacts and linking together to combat the Western powers, man. And the one thing I want to mention too was one of those strikes that happened in it was Bahrain, Qatar, Dubai, and a couple other places that got bombed.
Wasn't it Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia, if I'm not mistaken. but one of them had Italian troops there, right? And some of them Italian troops ended up getting killed. So there was no coordination between NATO, right?
Right.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which Italy and America is a part of. This is your ally, all right? And the actions you took killed some of your allies' soldiers.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see how NATO, in particular Italy, responds to that. Like, damn, like you ain't even warn us that you was going to do this shit, so we could get our troops out of.
So they can evacuate their people.
Yeah.
Because America issued out a warning for the American citizens to get up out of there.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right.
Hey, they changed the goalposts too.
That was
you know.
Ukrainian. You seen that shit?
I didn't see it.
I
In a minivan?
Yeah. I knew he seen that.
They changed the goalposts too, because at first they was, you know what I'm saying, they was making it seem like, oh, this is all about the nuclear deterrent. We don't want them developing nuclear bombs. But now they're flatly saying, nah, we want a regime change, man.
Yep.
So which one is it? Is y'all over there fucking with them over their nuclear policies, or are you over there because of regime change?
What is?
You know?
Hey, even in that 8-minute speech Donald Trump gave last night, he was like saying that pretty much the future's in the Iranian people's hands. We back you, take control of your government, so on and so forth. Man, them Iranian people ain't listening to that shit.
Right.
Like the whole world knows what's going on.
Right.
And despite that, America, Trump, and Israel is still trying to push the narrative of Iran being the worst people on the planet.
Right.
They kill a lot of people.
Right.
The
You know-
women need liberated.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about the women.
Meanwhile, Netanyahu's ass got his jet, presidential jet, and took his ass to Europe.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Out of there.
So he ain't willing to stick around. You know? He ain't willing to stick around and suffer the consequences and thug it out with his people. He just setting off, you know what I'm saying? So that way he don't get touched,
He
man.
say he hit them alarms. He sent out the warning to his Israeli people and was
Damn.
drinking Bloody Marys on the motherfucking.
A shot of adrenaline.
Bloody Mary with
Real blood, though.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Drinking period juice.
yeah, like this brother was saying though, the Iranian people they ain't hearing that shit, man. Everybody knows that Babylon, especially Babylon being at the helm of things, is not to be trusted, man. The whole Western society or whatnot is not to be trusted because they backstab each other, man.
Yep.
You know, like the brother said, their actions just caused some of Italy's people to get knocked off. You know, hey, and that could be just one more thing that's just pushing for the beast itself, which is NATO, to hate the whore, man.
Yep.
You know.
I was gonna say I believe they were one of the nations there for the Treaty of Rome. Let me look it up to make sure I ain't talking about.
Hey, the actions that Israel and the U.S. is taking is destabilizing that whole region.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
destabilizing that whole region and those Gulf Arab states. All right, such as Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai, Bahrain, all that. They didn't sign up for that shit, even though they're allies of America and they got bases that's stationed in the Middle East. American bases are stationed in those countries. They were not advocating for America and Israel to do what it is doing because they knew in advance, per the warning of Iran, look, we gonna attack. You attack us, Israel, America. You attack us. We gonna attack them bases that's in these countries that surround us.
Yep.
And it's reports that the missiles that were shot on Iran came from Iraq because America got a base there.
Yep. Still.
You know, so that whole region is about to be destabilized, man.
Yep. Oh yeah. Treaty of Rome was Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands. Right, so yeah, they're part of that original beast.
Yep. Hey man, it's very exciting times that we're in.
Absolutely.
Go ahead with just some scriptures out, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 45. And it reads, therefore hear ye the counsel that the Lord Yahweh, that he had taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed or purposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
Hey, and we know that we're in this time frame for the Lord to actually start performing these actions, because he has caused us to go through that great awakening. All right, Israel, the nation of Israel, the Israelite movement itself, if you want to call it that, or for a lack of better terms, we can call it that, the Israelite movement. But the awakening of the Israelites is something that has happened within our lifetime, man. All right, and it's grown to something to where it can now, that message can be spread throughout all the earth, to where, you know, the majority of the people are aware that there's an Israelite, that there's individuals who are claiming to be the biblical Israelites.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because the whole world is like realizing that them people that's over there they're not the people of the book.
Right.
They're anti everything in the Bible.
Right.
Here it is. You claim to be Israeli, all right, these so-called Israeli or Jewish people. You claim to be the Heavenly Father's chosen people, when the whole concept of a chosen people, God's chosen people, comes from the Bible.
Right.
Yet you don't even acknowledge the Bible, except for bombing somebody.
Right.
Right?
To justify your wickedness.
Yep. And nothing that the scriptures say do is upheld by y'all. Y'all do everything opposite of what the scriptures say.
Right.
So with that being y'all history, and the fact that you guys come from Europe, you have European blood, all right, proves that you guys are not the people of the book.
Right.
And for the longest, you got these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives that's out on the highways and hedges proclaiming to be the people of the Israelites,
Right.
and backing it up with history and the scriptures. Like the world is putting two and two together, man, realizing like, damn, they don't belong in that land. At the same time, the whole world hates us, and they don't want to see us in that land either.
Right.
Which is why it's gonna take the Lord to whoop all y'all ass to get everything situated correctly.
To land back on that recognition, they're seeing the skirt being lifted up on those people over there, man.
Yeah.
That they're just straight up evil. What did Apostle Ramos say? Evil, right?
Evil.
They're noticing that those individuals are evil, man. Okay. Meanwhile, the ones that's on the street corners, such as ourselves, we're actually able to go into the scriptures, not only to understand it for ourselves, but to break it down to where it's understandable to the others as well, man, to the people that's outside as well. Because we're presenting this word where people can't really gainsay or resist. Now you got people that's being demons that's attempting to gainsay or resist, but all of their arguments fall short, man. Okay? And it's through the revealing of Yahweh Shai that, you know, we are being justified by going into the scriptures and saying that we are the Israelites, man. All right, and since this message has started going out, Esau's been on that tailspin downward spiral, you know, circling the drain, man. All right, so we're right at that bottom precipice point, man.
Hey, can I read this real quick?
Yep.
This is Luke 21:15. I know you got something. Luke 21:15, it says, "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist."
We got that mouth of wisdom, man, called loving Yahweh.
And that's Yahweh Shai speaking too.
Yep. The Lord has given his people the actual mouth of wisdom, man, to where we can actually go into the Bible and tell you what the Bible's talking about. Not only can we do that, we can also show you how in modern times how the Bible's still important, man. Because these Christians will read the Bible and say, "Oh, that's back in the Bible days," right? They don't try to equate the Bible to right now. We can tell you how in the Bible it's talking about things that's going on right now, man. All right, and that's all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Okay. So we got that mouth that they cannot gainsay nor resist, man. All right, they can scoff, and people are upset. People are upset because the message it's not kind for everybody, man. The Bible's not a book that's kind to everybody, man.
Hey, the actions that the Israelis take, the actions that your President Donald Trump is taking, all right, taking people's SNAP benefits and
Right.
just making it hard to survive.
Right.
That's not what's the word you
Kind.
use? That's not kind. That's
Right.
not pleasing for everybody, but y'all suffer that.
Right. The fact that you got a whole class of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
The Epstein
You
class.
got a whole class of people who are pacifying each other with doing some very abominable and wicked things with children, all right? Eating of human flesh and so on and so forth. The fact that you got all of that going on tells you that this isn't a kind world, man. All right? So the Bible, the message that's within the Bible, it's letting people know that the Lord is about to come and set his people in a good spot from the bad spot that they're in, and all the people that's in the so-called good spot is about to go down to the bad spot.
And these people ain't even kind to themselves.
Right.
So
Right.
your diet.
Hey, you gotta
Now you got cancer.
he that's evil to himself, to whom can he be good, right? To whom can he be
Yeah.
good, man? You know, the diet, the government approves the food that you eat, which is all poison, man. The water is defiled, man. The water is defiled, bro. There's arsenic. There's arsenic in the water, bro. For what reason? For what reason do we need that, man? We thought the microplastics was enough, man. You know? That's the tip of the iceberg, man. So no, hey, the Bible doesn't have a message that's kind to everybody, man. It doesn't have a message that's welcoming, all-inclusive to everybody, and that's what people got a problem with.
Yep.
All right, but the actual message, what we're telling them of the Bible, the prophecies that we're bringing out and whatnot, people can't gainsay nor resist that, man. Only thing they got to say is some emotional rant, but they can't really come against this word and tell us that we're wrong. Okay. You were about to read something in that Jeremiah 50, or you want this brother to read that?
He can read
This is a quick hit right here. This Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come.
Hey, it's got to be preached to all the world, and then the end shall come. Well, guess what? It's been preached. It's been being preached, man. Okay? This ministry of Great Millstone, all in itself, you got brothers that's constantly putting up videos, man. All right, and that's starting from the very top, working its way all the way through the ranks, where there's constantly content that's going out there over the internet to where people can come across this information. And we're covering all topics, man. Any topic that you want to think of, brothers is covering that through the scriptures, man. So the word's being preached throughout the whole earth. So yes, we believe that now we're at that point where the end can come, man. Okay?
Because it ain't no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses. And as the Apostle Gabar goes into, the internet does the heavy lifting.
Right.
You know, Psalms 19, the internet was created to pretty much get to expose the truth. Right? Expose the actions taken out in the earth by these other nations, by these governments, all right, by the wicked elite. On top of that, to proclaim the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, of Yahweh Shai, Shai, the truth. So that way when the Lord returns, it ain't gonna be no excuse, you know?
Right.
Everybody got a cell phone.
Right.
Yeah, I just brought that out because this brother was talking about how now you're starting to see all these things happen, that the actual prophets of the Lord are coming out and telling you these things.
They're saying before, man, back in 2010, 11,
Right,
12,
Right.
you talk about World War III and Russia, and,
Right.
and people was looking at you crazy.
Yeah.
America, no, we're too powerful. We'll never be destroyed.
We're
The
never.
most powerful
Oh.
military in the world. What are you
Right.
talking
Yeah,
about?
you know,
Right.
even I think Trump mentioned something along those lines last night about America's military or something like that. But that hey man, I sent a clip out to you brothers, the Iranian general, I believe it was a general, where he was talking about the weapons they got that
Oh yeah.
you ain't even seen what we can do.
Yeah.
New
He
shit.
said,
You know
he
what I'm
said
saying?
they still firing off old inventory, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
They still firing off old inventory, which is making it past missile defense systems, man. So just imagine, hey, he used Trump's terminology on him too. He said he's gonna unleash something like you never seen before, right? You know how that's how like
That's
never
what he
before.
says,
That's
yeah.
how Trump gets down with it.
Yeah.
Man. So he's using Trump's terminology on him, man.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
And we say let's go, okay? We've been waiting on this, man. All right, we've been praying to the Lord to bring this about, man. So this doesn't, we're not getting distraught about this, man. We're getting psyched up and amped up, man.
Hey, like Mark Tyson said, I'm elated.
I'm elated, man. I'm elated, man.
My back, I broke my back. Spinal.
Hey, these nations say, man, they about to really get it, man. Hey, this is gonna be beautiful. Hey, they're calling everybody to the valley right now.
Let's get it, man.
Let's go, man.
Let's get it, man.
Call up the mighty men and the archers.
We need all of that. Now, you know, I perceive that this is going. We know that there's more prophecies that have to happen as well, man.
Yep.
Because they got to fully implement that RFID microchip, the mark of the beast, man, the MOTB. Okay, which we here at Great Millstone will tell you that that's the RFID microchip. Okay, we believe that. We believe that wholeheartedly. You can believe it. You can believe it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter unto us. We believe that. We're gonna stay far away from that shit, man. All right. But we believe anybody who ends up taking that RFID microchip and allowing them to implant that into your underneath your skin, into your body, that you are going to be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord, man. Okay. If you're here on the shores of America, you're gonna burn up in nuclear fire, man. Okay. But we know that wars take a little bit of time. There's time to war. There's a whole lifespan to a war, man. So we would love for this to be those beginning stages of the kinetic war of World War III, steadily bringing in more armies into it, man. We would love for this to be that point. Okay.
So Jeremiah 50 and 45 again. It says, therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he had taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he had proposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
Yeah. The purposes he's proposed against the land of the Chaldeans, man. Which the Americans are the Babylonians, but they're also, you know, the Chaldeans was the top tier of the Babylonian Empire. That was the ruling class of the Babylonian Empire, man. Okay, that was your top dogs, man. Okay. America, you can say America is the Chaldeans of the Edomite Empire as a whole, man. You know, but America is the Babylonians. All right, spoken about within the scriptures here. Okay.
Yep. If you go into that reference of why they used the Chaldeans were high-level witches and warlocks.
Yeah.
They were the power of the sorcery of Babylon.
Right.
And that's America and Israel.
Right.
For Esau.
Right.
Top tier. Yeah, the elites that control things behind the scenes, they all dibble and dabble in witchcraft and sorcery.
Absolutely.
Like look at the Clintons. It's well known that they're high satanic Satanists.
Right.
You know, there's a woman that was on the interview saying, her brother sent it out. This woman was saying that Hillary Clinton had took a 5-year-old girl's face with a scalpel, cut her face off, ripped it off. This video of this shit. Scalpeled her shit, peeled her face off. The child is yelling in agony, right? And then fucking Hillary Clinton puts the girl's face on her face, and this chick, the little girl, you know, fucking flesh is all exposed, and you know how your eyeballs and shit. So the little girl's all just fucked up, and then she sees her face on somebody. Can you imagine the psychological torture that first off, the agony of fucking having your face peeled off. You're 5 years old. On top of that, you got this witch that peeled your face off and put it on her face, and now you're looking at yourself. You're looking like that shit. That's demonic, man. You know what I'm saying? Now that's high level fucking witchcraft for your ass, man.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
that's the force that we're up against, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Matter of fact, can you grab that in Ephesians 6?
That's the force that we're up against, is that high level witchcraft, because they're the ones that don't want this message that we're bringing to come out. You know, they don't want the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the Israelites to come out, man. All right, because then that would mean that they have no more time to practice within their power. All right. But
yeah, because the source of their power is revealed to the whole world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that example, that's, man, with the things that's coming out, it's not even hard to believe that shit, man. All right, it's not even hard to believe that. Hey, this brother yesterday showed me this video of this Edomite that just took a hammer and an axe, took a hammer to his father or his stepdad, and then an axe to his grandmother, man. You know,
She's
and
in the bed, looking at him and shit, and the next thing you know,
Yago,
Yago. She was out of there.
Yago.
And he didn't, his face, he didn't have no emotion towards that shit.
He licked the axe, the blood off the axe.
He had the blood splatter on his face. He's just looking at the camera, just, you know what I'm saying?
Straight Edomite.
That's the people that we're up against, man. Yeah. Okay? And we ain't gonna be able to beat them by carnal means, man. All right? We're chanting their society down using the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The scriptures tell you, my brother gonna hold this as well, that the word of the Lord is sharper than any two-edged sword, man. So that's a more powerful thing. We're exposing their ass through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay, using the words that's written within the Bible.
Right.
Because the Lord said he was gonna lift their skirt up, man. You know, but that's what we're up against. We're up against spiritual wickedness in high-ass places, man. All right? Witchcraft, like the brother was getting in with the Chaldees, we're up against them, man. Okay?
Yep, this is Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right, and we tell you what the armor is, man. All right, in all of these videos that brothers is doing, we're pretty much supplying the armor onto the people, man. Okay, here, come and get it, and we tell you to come and get it for free, man, because you need to be prepared for the war that we're actually in, you know.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yep. So our wrestle is against the spiritual wickedness that's in high places, man. It's not a flesh and blood thing. Okay? You're gonna lose going up against Esau trying to be carnal, man. All right, his power is within his carnality, man. His weapon, his blessing was the sword. You know, and he's verified, or he's modified it in many different ways to be able to use that sword. Hell, he's turned the food into a sword for him, man. The air's a sword for him, man. All right, being the prince of power of the air. Don't be surprised if we suffer an internet blackout, man. Hey, it's no wonder that they're doing this attack while we're supposed to have all the planets aligned in the sky, man.
Hey, remember I just mentioned it. This one didn't even come to mind, but we was talking 2 days ago, and I said something about the planets aligning. You know, pertaining to work. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then fucking a day later,
Right.
you know, a day or two later, the planet's about to align.
Right. Right. You can't make it up, man.
Can't make it up.
Hey, and the Lord said that the things in the heavens was, you know, the lights that's within the heavens was to show us for signs and seasons, man. You know. So the Lord's showing that, yeah, hey, it's time to really lock in, man. As an Israelite, it's time for you to lock in and get right with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua while you have the time, man. All right, because this devil is about to come down with that great wrath, according on to what's that? Revelation 12:12, man.
I got that too.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready for it.
Yep.
Did you want any more of that?
Where'd you stop at?
13.
Read 13 again.
Yep. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins. Yep. This Ephesians 6:13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Hey, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, man. Okay? We want to be able to stand. You got to realize all of us is going to be presented before our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, man. All right? And we're going to have to
give an account.
We're going to have to give, you know what I'm saying? He's going to judge us as far as what the hell we've been doing down here, man. Okay? Have we been holding it down? Have we been bettering ourselves, preparing ourselves like a proper bride? Or have we been foolish out here just you know what I'm saying, living life la vida loca, man? You know,
Lost in the sauce.
just doing as we see, doing as we see fit, man. You know, so we want to be able to stand in that day, man, in that evil day. We want to have that protection of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, to where when Yahushai returns, he can look at us and we can be like, he can look at us and call us friends, man, call us up. Okay.
Well done, thou good and faithful servant.
That's it.
You know. Was that it on that?
Yep.
Can you grab Hebrews 4 and 12?
This is Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. What's that?
You got it.
Oh yeah, hey, the Lord, the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is powerful, man. As we speak the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, his prophecy is coming forth into fruition. So he commanded that we come out and teach his words. And what are his words? That, hey, World War III, the mark of the beast, right? That MOTB, the hour of temptation, right? Utter chaos in Babylon, a desolation of Babylon. So as we chant these things, you're seeing, hey, real things happen in real time, to the point where, hey, 200 Americans, but more than 200 people lost their lives overnight last night.
Yeah, hey, the missile that struck Iran, one of them hit an all-girls school and killed 86 Iranian girls. They going to school and now they dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Esau has no regard for life. You know.
Right.
And that's not a usually with strikes like that, they target military structures. You know, that's not a military structure. Some all-girls school. You know, that's Esau's nature, man. Right. But that's just gonna come to an end, man.
Right.
That's just gonna come to an end.
Hey, and it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's word. It's a lot,
I
brother.
was gonna say the terror of Esau is open, man. You know, him being a terror in the earth, having the power just to do as he sees fit, man, just fucking people up. Yeah. All of that's coming to naught, man. You know?
Yeah, that's just over. When he shall have an end to his spoil, or
grab it.
Isaiah 33.
Hey,
Thou shalt have an end to spoil, and
Thou shalt be a spoil.
This is Jeremiah 49 and 45 again. It says, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans," aka America. "Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Yep.
Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them."
Yep. And we're seeing that the Lord's word is undefeated, or it's you know what I'm saying, it's unconquered in stating that something was gonna happen and it actually being happened. It actually coming out and happening, man. All right. There's a way I wanted to phrase that, but it didn't quite come out the same way. Hey, he said surely the least of the flock was gonna draw them out. And what do we see happening, man? You got those tiny toppers, all right, the little hats, 48ers, all right, the wish people, right? I'm trying to think of all the little aliases we got.
JOOs.
The JOOs, you know what I'm saying? The Evil E, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So on and so forth. You got them motherfuckers, pulling American strings to cause America to cause that conflict over there.
Yeah.
You know,
America's a dog, Israel's a tail.
sleazy E.
But as Apostle Tahar's been going into it, you got the tail wagging the dog.
Right.
Usually the dog wag is in control of the tail.
Right.
All right, tail Israel, dog America. But you got the damn tail controlling the dog, man.
Right,
all
right.
the parasites is located. the hub of the parasites is located in the tail, being Israel.
Yeah.
And then they sprinkled out throughout the rest of the dog's body, being America, and they controlling that nigga, telling it what to do.
They got the whole shebang under
Yeah, they got
control,
the
man.
controller and shit, telling the dog,
Right.
you know, go
Right.
by him, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, it makes me think of like, you know, you see like little mob movies or something where you got the main mobster, he's behind his big ass desk, he's a little guy behind his big ass desk, but he got the big, you know, the big dudes that's actually the leg breakers, man.
Yeah.
The big dudes that actually come, they're the ones that actually show up to your shop and bust your shit up, you know. But the little guy with the money, he's always just in the desk with a big ass cigar, you know,
Make it
and a big
Hey,
ass hat, a big
calling
ass cigar,
shots.
calling the shots, man.
The nigga from Mexico, the cartel nigga they just
Yeah.
killed, he was a little dude.
Right.
He was a little dude. You know what I'm saying? But he got control of all these
Right.
bugged out. I'm gonna call a lot of them tears. A lot of
Yeah.
them cartel members in Mexico is Spaniards.
Right.
Edomites acting like they Mexicans.
Yeah.
All right, because them motherfuckers is heartless, soulless
Right.
demons, man.
And that's not how our people really are,
Now
man.
we get down.
That's not how. Now you have the wicked amongst our people. You do have the wicked amongst our people, but there's a difference, man. It's just like a lot of these individuals that we classify as YNs, a lot of their asses might be tails, man.
Yeah.
All that raw, brutal violence for no reason, hey, that's not how we're set up as a people, man. You know, Jake was a plain man that dwells in tents. We just want to chill for the most part. We ain't gonna fuck with if nobody fucking with her, we ain't just about to go out and just start fucking with people, man.
Hey, Jake
You
just
know?
want to get some Edomite box.
We want some box, some good food. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's an inside joke.
good
Inside
fire.
joke.
Maybe to watch something entertaining or whatnot. We
That's
just
it.
want to chill though, man. We ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't trying to go out there
Yeah.
and go conquer and take and
Yeah.
start wars with
Fucking,
other people and shit, man.
Praying for more wisdom to split the atom,
Right.
so I can create a fucking nuclear bomb.
Right.
Niggas don't think like that, man.
Hey, think about this.
You know?
Even niggas that so-called gangbang, they stay in they hood, bro. You know,
Just don't.
Okay,
If
man,
you,
you know
don't,
what I'm talking about?
you don't go to their corner store, you good.
right? Don't go over into their territory. They gonna stay in their territory. They gonna rule over in their territory. They ain't about to just go branch out trying to take over shit, man. They gonna stay right there in their little area, man. Cause Jake just chill.
If you fucking with a bitch from that hood, she better come to your side of town.
Right.
You gonna get caught up out there in some
Don't come
restaurant
over.
or store.
Your grandma live over here or something, nigga. What you
Yeah.
doing? You know what I'm saying?
Where your mama stay, where your grandmama stay.
Matter of fact, get out
Get
the
out
van,
the car,
homie.
nigga.
Get out there before I drag you out there, homie.
And, let me
Go
finish
ahead,
this.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah 40. Jeremiah 50 and 46. It says, "At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved."
At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is gonna be moved, man.
Right.
All right, hey, there's real
How's it
changes
gonna,
that's
how's it gonna
coming
be?
about.
How's it gonna be taken?
It's man by war. All right,
By them nukes.
by thermonuclear war, man.
Them nukes. All right, them 200 million nuclear warheads. That's gonna help America, and then sweep this land with the besom of destruction, with the broom of nuclear fire. All right, that's gonna cause a great shaking in the earth, along
Right.
with other places in the world getting hit with nukes as well.
Right.
But it's gonna be a great earthquake.
Hey, the earth shall reel
Real-
to and fro
real
like
to
a
and fro.
drunkard.
That's
Hey, you think the beastquake over in Seattle or something?
right.
The fucking
that was good enough for seismic.
Yeah, seismic activity based upon a bunch of devils at SoFi Stadium. What stadium is that?
I forget what it's called now.
Questfield, Lumenfield.
It's changed.
The-
It might be
the-
Lumen right now.
The Seahawks. Where they play
whatever
at?
it is, man.
All right, you think the beastquake was something? Bunch of motherfuckers roaring at the top of their lungs to where it set off some Richter scale shit or whatever you want to
Right.
classify that shit as. That's gonna be nothing compared to the destruction of Babylon the Great, man.
Right.
All right.
Hey, and those nukes is the end. That's the end result of this third world war that we're coming into, man. That's the end result of it. You know, they gonna send troops. The troops gonna go and fight each other, man. You're gonna have a lot of loss of life. Hey, Trump said in his little 8-minute deal.
Yeah.
That hey, oh yeah, we're gonna lose some heroes or however the fuck he quoted it. You know, like that's just a part of war. You know, hey, the Americans about to lose their lives, man.
Hey, now they talking about. I was going back to Danny Haifong. He was doing an interview with two people. I forget the names, a male and a female, and the male was an Asian dude, and they was going into that whole situation with the Gerald Ford, how you got the soldiers that ain't they trying to come back home.
Yep.
All right, and they're saying that them two naval aircraft carriers that's off the coast, you know, they're in those waters. They're not directly off the coast, but he was saying that
it's the Lincoln and the Ford, right? The
Lincoln
Gerald
and the
Ford
Ford
and the Abraham Lincoln. Yep.
He was saying that those two aircraft carriers, the Ford in particular, got like 5,000 troops on there, and that is a major casualty if they decide to hit that motherfucker. Right. They was also saying that all the Ford.
Oh no.
No, it's the sewage.
Yeah,
sewage.
sewage.
Yeah, they fucked the sewage up.
Right.
Because they don't want to be there no more.
Dang.
They were saying that they were saying that it's like pertaining to Iran, all Iran had they were pretty much going into the if they can sustain, if things heightened and it was constant back and forth shooting the missiles.
Yeah.
All Iran has to do is maintain for 4 or 5 days,
Right.
because that's the extent of what America will be able to handle were that the situation presented.
Right.
Being that to refuel and restock and all that, the only way true change can happen in Iran is if boots is on the ground.
Right.
And they don't have boots on the ground like they had in Iraq. You can from an aerial point of view, or Air Force, or even using the Navy, you can bomb the shit out of Iran, but that's not removing the certain people that's in power.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll fuck up the infrastructure, but it's no real change.
Right.
And that goes against what they are aspiring to do, which means if they don't get that taken care of, that means they lost. If they don't actually present regime change, that means that they lost. Right? Which that scenario would only take 4 to 5 days of Iran sustaining itself against those attacks coming from the West, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. And Iran can control that the Strait of Hormuz.
They shut it down.
Yep.
Hey, that's
now.
about to cause major problems globally, man.
Yeah, they said
Towards
that.
the global economy.
Yeah. No, they said that shit gonna shut down trade. You know what I'm saying? But it can easily be it's gonna pretty much congest trade, they said, but it can easily be uncongested, being that they open it up again.
Right.
Now, with them closing the Strait of Hormuz, with them bombing oil fields in Saudi Arabia, that's what's really gonna fuck up the West. Because Saudi Arabia is where the West gets a lot of oil from.
Oh yeah.
So if those oil fields is on fire,
Yep.
hey man, yeah, they're saying pretty much Donald Trump, he just went in there and ain't really know what the fuck he was doing.
Hey, he didn't even get the congressional approval to do what he just did, man.
War crime.
And then Congress is talking about that sometime next week they're gonna meet up to see if they want to pass a vote on stopping him from any further action.
This is crazy.
You motherfuckers should be in an emergency council right now.
Nigga, the first week he got in office, y'all should have had an emergency meeting.
Right.
All them executive orders he was signing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give me the next one.
Right. Yeah, he's just signing them. He ain't even reading through them.
Give me the bigger marker.
Right. Give me the bigger.
I want him to see.
I want the crayon. Right. Who was that there in the fucking Constitution? Wrote his name all big and shit. Who was that? Hancock.
Yeah,
Right.
Hancock.
The Hancock. He wrote his signature all big and shit. That's Donald.
Even a blind man can see that Donald J. Trump signed this here executive order.
It's an executive order like never seen before.
Never.
Right.
Touch
Hey.
it. It's in Braille.
Hey, imagine that. Imagine the America's resources over there get used up in the 4 days or whatnot because they're constantly doing it back and forth.
Right.
Then what, man?
Yep.
Hey, logistics takes time, man. It takes time to move personnel. It takes time to move equipment. All right? And Iran is not an easy country to be able to get boots on ground,
Hey,
man.
it's mountains.
The whole outer rim of it is mountainous, bro. With all kind of cave systems, underground systems, things, you know what I'm saying? You thought the loss in Afghanistan was bad. Well, imagine the loss in Afghanistan. Think about this though. Afghanistan, they was able to fly in and set up shop, man. Because Afghanistan didn't have a air defense system. All right, so they was able to just fly in. You can fly in connexes of equipment. You can fly in tanks and whatnot to get set up over there.
Right there in the land.
To start setting up forward operating bases and whatnot. You ain't gonna be able to do that with Iraq. Oh, I'm sorry, Iran. All right, because they'll shoot that shit down, man.
Yeah.
You know, because they actually do have air defense. Okay.
Yeah. And they said when they was shooting, when Iran was retaliating, shooting those missiles to those various Arab countries with army bases, they said that they was jamming the missile defense systems in that whole region, which allowed them to actually hit targets, man. You know that. Man. Now going to what the brother was saying, Afghanis ain't have that technology.
Nope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they still won.
Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't had that technology and they still won, man. Yeah. They didn't force no regime. Taliban still exists.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it is in control over there.
Still
man.
fighting Pakistan right now.
Right. At war with Pakistan right now, man. So you guys still lost, man. Having the superior air advantage, man.
Yeah, you would have to do something similar. You would have to do something similar to what they did in World War II. You would have to take it town by town, slowly. Right. And that takes a lot of lives and a lot of resources.
Russia and Ukraine show you that.
Yeah.
Russia and Ukraine show you that ground taking it inch by inch. That's a long process, bro. And the American people ain't on the side of the government enough for you to get those numbers.
Right.
Ain't nobody about to, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get the few maggers you got left. It's gonna maggers as Elder Wampa call them. You gonna get your few maggers left. They gonna go and sign up.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be the first wave over there to get sent back to the upper room. And then what? Then you're gonna have to start that Ukraine conscript. Is that what it's called? Conscription.
I was thinking about this last night. I was like, man, if that Gerald Ford was to actually come back, because in order for the sewage problem to be fixed on the Gerald Ford, they have to. Which the sewage problem is started by the soldiers, or by the sailors. Excuse me.
Shit.
The sailors they're flushing mop heads and undershirts down the drains to clog the shit because they've been deployed like months longer than what they're supposed to be deployed. The average deployment is 6 to 9 months. They've been over there for 297 days. All right, and there's no expected end. All right, so morale is fucked up, so on and so forth. You got soldiers, or sailors, excuse me, who got children being born. All right, family members dying, and then on top of that, the sensitivity of the mission that they're on right now is so classified and so sensitive that they can't have communication with their family like that. So these niggas, they're bugging out. Right. So in order for that issue to get fixed, they actually have to come back to the U.S. dock and actually get the shit fixed, which is going to take time. Trump can't have that. Right. All right, because with him it's all about show. Right. So he can't have that. But I was thinking if they actually did come back to the U.S., a lot of them sellers is going to go AWOL.
Oh yeah. I was thinking that.
You know? Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking last night. These niggas is going to go AWOL on some, man, you ain't about to put me on a fucking. And that's what the Danny Haifong and the two individuals that was on the and also Scott Ritter was saying. That's a floating graveyard. Those aircraft carriers, the Lincoln and the Ford. The Lincoln, I think that's up there in the Mediterranean, and then the Ford is down by Iran. Those are floating graveyards because those are prime targets to be struck by Iranian missiles, and also they had mentioned that a good example that the U.S. should have took from the war with Russia and Iran is that on the side of Russia and Ukraine, on the side of Ukraine, one thing to take note of is don't have all your forces located at one particular spot at once, because it's a large number of casualties gone like that. And those floating graveyards is just that. They're primed for, all right, you want to do away with a bunch of U.S. numbers, military numbers, hit those two shits, man. And that's like damn near 10,000 sailors, Air Force Marines gone like that, man.
Hey, what's fucked up with dealing with Esau too is that they'll gladly sacrifice them.
Yeah.
They'll
Hey,
gladly sacrifice
The
those
nigga said it.
guys to pull the same thing they did with Pearl Harbor, man.
Yeah.
Same thing they did with Pearl Harbor,
brothers was saying
just to try to get the Americans riled up to want to go to war, man.
Yeah.
They'll gladly just sacrifice those shit.
Hey, but it be in vain because niggas already know what the deal is. They ain't we ain't falling for that.
The cat's out the fucking bag, bro.
And
What you gonna do now?
and these men are all pussified, filled with estrogen.
Right.
Don't have a manly bone in their body.
Right.
You think these long-haired, weirdo Sasquatch Washingtonians is gonna go to the fucking to the recruiter and sign up to go hop on a boat and go die?
They gonna go visit
Hell
taxi
no.
and sign up.
They gonna call the taxi driver. He gonna pull up on the inside joke.
Right, insider.
He gonna pull up on you looking dead with a clipboard.
Name. Hey.
Taxi
Social.
Oh shit! With the big doofus, with the doofus behind him.
You got flat feet?
You got flat, you got flat feet. You ready for your hearing test?
man. With the Beijing joke.
Yeah, with the Beijing.
With the Beijing.
He missed a couple grades though.
Right. Missed a couple though.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the most hypocritical fucking thing about this shit, man. Is this bitch ass taco, orange Cheeto looking fucking eagle faced devil is over here talking about you gonna have for the Israelis, you're gonna have to lose some children. But this motherfucker dodged the draft 5 times, man.
For the Israelis? Oh, for
Right
for
now,
them. For
yeah, because America's
On-
only,
yeah,
America's
yeah.
only dying for Israel.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Meanwhile,
Right.
these niggas is surviving off your tax dollars.
Right.
They don't even work. Them
Living
Israelis don't even work.
living good. They
Getting
living
welfare.
good. They living good, and you struggling to make your paychecks actually cover what you needed to your basic essentials, man.
Yep.
You over here debating on if you want to get this bar of soap or this bar of deodorant, and these niggas over there eating lavishly, man.
They in a bunker right now barbecuing.
Right.
Hey, they call that
Singing,
nigga
roasting
singing
a lamb.
singing their little songs,
Dancing in a circle.
singing about being devils, man.
Roasting a lamb, dancing in a circle.
Right.
Hey, somebody brought out the information. One of the doctors that Trump used to say he had bone spurs and shit, and that was a bold-faced fucking lie. Draft dodging motherfucker guy. He's sending your children to war.
Right.
That shit's funny, man. Fuck y'all niggas.
Hey,
Can I finish this last verse?
Yep.
Jeremiah 50 and 46, it says, at the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, at the cry, and the cry is heard among the nations.
Hey, so the cry is heard amongst the nations, man,
Yep.
or it will be. Everybody's gonna know that Babylon's destroyed when Babylon gets destroyed, man. Everybody's gonna know that the state of Israel is destroyed when the state of Israel gets destroyed, man. You know, it ain't gonna be no secret. Just like everybody knows, the whole world knows that there's a conflict going on with Iran right now. Everybody, if you down in Australia, you know what I'm saying, the people that pay attention to geopolitics in Australia, they're aware of what's going on over there in Iran and who the players are, okay? China and Russia knows what's going on with Iran and who the players are, okay? Shit, South Africa knows what's going on, all right? Hey, I just want to read this real quick. Business Insider, Military and Defense. It says U.S. forces are locked in air defense battles, fending off attacks on American bases amid the fighting with Iran, officials say.
Hey, notice it said aerial battles. Because once again, the U.S. doesn't have troops. They can't just put troops on ground in Iran, which would be ideal.
Right.
All right, but you get anywhere close to trying to invade Iran, you're gonna get picked up and picked off.
Right.
Which is why they gotta hurl stones
Right.
from a distance or try to drop something from above. But even to drop a bomb from above, you gotta fly over their airspace. You know what I'm saying? So, man, this is good, man.
You know, hey, World War II, they had the trenches, right?
Yeah.
This side had they trench, that side had they trench, but you couldn't just hop up and go
Yeah, try
over
to-
the middle because
yeah.
you're gonna be Swiss cheese, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But the way they had to fight that was either sending rounds down that way or lopping grenades.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, or
Yep.
whatever to be able to try to dwindle those numbers down, man. So that's what they're doing. They're doing an aerial, shooting off missiles and shooting off anti-missiles, man. You know, back and forth, man. Okay.
Yeah.
It says U.S. forces are actively engaged in air defense operations in the Middle East. An official said the operations involve American air, land, and sea forces, right? Because they're in the surrounding areas. The brother had showed me a map earlier, showing Iran and showing all the little bases that they got around that.
Hey, the picture. There's a picture that said it showed Iran, and it showed all the bases, the U.S. bases that was in countries that surround Iran. And it had a caption on the picture that said something along the lines of, this country, Iran wants to put its country in the middle of all our bases.
Right.
Some haters.
Yeah, it wants to put his country
In the middle of all our
bases.
Yeah,
Meanwhile-
like the nerve of them
Yeah,
to put
man.
their country in the middle of
How
where we
dare
got all
you.
our bases at. Yeah. that's a funny meme.
That
right
is.
there, boy.
And another one was saying that the Trump's board of peace. In the comments, somebody said, "No, it's board of peace."
Bored, he's bored.
You're bored of peace.
This piece is boring. Right?
Yeah.
B-O-R-E-D
Yeah, B-O-R-E-D.
instead of B-O-A-R-D. Yeah, that's hilarious. It says the official speaking on the condition of the anonymity. What's that? Anonymity.
Anonymity.
There we go. To discuss the military developments, said that U.S. land, air, and naval forces are participating. See, it says land because they do got bases around there, right?
Yeah,
And you can send missiles from the land, like you said. They sent some from Iraq,
Yeah.
right? That's the land. The air, you know what I'm saying? Any flyover or whatnot type of deals that they may be doing, and then the naval forces from the warships they got down there.
Yeah.
Ships and
But-
nuclear submarines as well.
Oh, you know what? They were saying that the Epstein flag right there.
I had to watch them. I didn't know if
Yeah.
that was white power or not.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right here. Yeah,
Man,
the Daily
that
Dust of Tea.
Yeah, you trying to fuck somebody's day up there.
Yeah.
Just get hit in the head with a whole
Yeah.
thermos.
Yeah.
Hot tea too.
A whole thermos of hot tea,
Doom, doom,
man.
doom,
A metal
doom, doom.
thermos of
Hot tea.
Damn.
Hey, but they were saying that the Iranians or the Chinese, I think it was the Chinese, which once again they're an ally of Iran.
Right.
They were saying that the Chinese got radar now that can detect submarines that was undetectable.
Man.
So with these aircraft carriers, there's nuclear subs that pretty much trail them or is in that same vicinity. So guess what? China knows where these niggas is at, man. So it's gonna be, hey man, the Lord gonna have this thing escalate to a point to where it's gonna be a real deal, real life, real time movie that is even gonna blow our minds, and we know what to expect.
right.
But to actually physically see it play out is gonna be something else, man.
Hey, shalom, Elder Monagan.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom, Yabba
Shalom to anybody tuning in, you know,
Right.
shalom. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, we're in exciting times, man.
Right.
This is
Sir.
beautiful. This is beautiful. It's I'm happy that the Lord, you know, had chosen me to be able to receive this information, man.
Ain't that a
Because
blessing?
we could be lost in the sauce, man. We
Straight
could be out
up.
there just like the rest of the, you know what I'm saying? We see people all day long just going on about their life as if they have no clue, you know what I'm saying? Really, they have no clue about what's going on.
Yeah, hey, niggas go to work acting like the Epstein list ain't out there. acting like this ain't Real War 3.
Right.
Motherfuckers at work don't even
Oblivious,
talk about nothing. The shit that affects them when they go home. The economy. All right, these maggers.
Right.
Every Edomite, in my opinion, is a magger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they go home, they're affected by gas prices, grocery prices, mortgage, rent, all that.
Right.
You know, they stress out about it.
Right.
But then they come to work and act like this, like this is fucking 95.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Act like they got a piece to the pie or something.
yeah,
Act like they're actually working towards some type of retirement or something. You know, like their 401k, they're gonna be able to cash in on that. You know,
that their houses shall go on forever.
right? Yep. It was thought. Yep. So hey, this is lovely.
go ahead.
Yep. This is
I got something that's kind of lengthy.
Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Hey man, this is all about everything that Esau's been up to for the past, few hundred years with this motherfucker being in power. All of this is about to come right back onto him, man, because he's done nothing other than go through the earth, raping, robbing, and destroying, man. Okay? Killing, murdering, just doing all kinds of vile wickedness, man. They're setting up policies for that wickedness to just continue.
Hey, the negotiations.
Right.
Y'all
That's
don't
a
even
great,
come
that's
to
a great point.
You don't even come to an agreement, right?
Telling you all, yeah, we'll just continue this on Monday.
Yeah.
Hey, we're moving in the right direction, right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling very hopeful about the direction that we're moving with these negotiations. Hey, okay, we'll hash out some of these details on Monday. Right?
Shake your hand.
Right.
As soon as they turn around, this nigga drop the bomb.
Right. Hey, there's no way forward with these guys.
Yeah. They're defiant.
Right, they're defiant.
Hey, so what I was gonna say too, here's your point. I didn't want you to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I know you had something to say.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I was thinking that earlier too. With the peace talks or the negotiations that was going on, the U.S. ain't even give them a chance for there to be any peace or any negotiation. This motherfucker just Iran wasn't. What have they done to America?
Nothing.
As far as like actually the soils of America, bombing this place, hitting it with disease warfare, hitting it with chemical war. They ain't did none of that.
They ain't did none of that.
All right, so read that again.
They
bro.
didn't buy out the politicians. They didn't do shit, man. You
Cause of-
know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, America done tried to destabilize their economy and society multiple times over, man. You know, underneath being wagged by them small hats, man. Go ahead, man.
being wagged by the parasite.
30, Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest and was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
Yep. Hey, all of this is about to make that round robin, man. Because America's gonna get to a point where it thinks that they in a good. Okay, yeah, we've killed the Ayatollah, right? And that's the end all be all. We got him. Yeah, we whatever the hell they think that their goal is. But that's not gonna be the end of it.
That car had a whole bunch of military stickers on it. It had a 101st Airborne Infantry, some other shit.
Hey, prepare for war.
Right. Hey, and they was mentioning, the Ayatollah, he's old or whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
86.
pretty much if they kill him, they just about to make him a martyr for the next generation, man.
They say he's the second most important figure in for the Muslim world.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Who's number one?
I probably Muhammad or some shit.
Somewhere.
Which Muhammad it is, take a guess. There's a million of them.
Add an Al with that.
Yeah.
Muhammad Al Boo Boo.
Al Boo Boo.
Hey,
Al Boo Boo.
what was Mac Dre's?
I shit on niggas.
What was Mac Dre's thing?
Yeah, that's the name of the album. It's Album Boo. So like an inside joke. Hey, we having fun, man. Hey, this is what we
Good. Hey, hey, we actually feel good about the things that's happening in the earth, man.
Right.
All right. A lot of people have the opposite reaction, man. They're getting scared. They're worried about their finances. They're worried about this and that. We are hopeful for the future, man, knowing that righteousness is about to be established here upon the earth, man.
Goodness, man.
All right. We're patiently waiting. We're patiently waiting. Even if this fizzles out, man, that's not going to destroy our hope, man. We're going to patiently wait for Yahweh Shemel Shai, man, because we're hopeful that within our lifetime, the Lord's going to bring about everything that we're reading about, man, including the destruction of Babylon the Great. Go ahead, brother.
No, the brother Yerumia from Alaska, showing one of their brothers. He had mentioned, our hard work is about to pay off.
Yeah.
All these years of and to hell with us, the apostles. Look at the apostles and elders.
Right.
The bishops.
Right.
All the years that they labored and just maintained, and even when things it looked like nothing was happening, a decade go by and it's like, okay, a couple of things happen, but like Lord, like when? Come on, man. And hey, it's paying off, man. So all the niggas that fell out, got weak and disgruntled and
sold out,
offended and so on, man, y'all niggas is
Bitched
retarded.
up.
Y'all retarded, man.
Stop, didn't want to do the work, stop doing the work, man.
Ultimately, they didn't have no vision.
Right.
Hey, the Tweedledee and Tweedledum are the two sellouts. Hey, here it is. World War III is really cracking off. And this is when y'all decide to sell out to Esau?
Right. Yeah.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
We finally at the end, man. We can actually taste that. Yeah, man. The finish line is right here, man. And you guys now y'all want to try to include the heathen, and then that guy ain't even serious about his own thing, as he got a video talking about, hey, this is free game.
Yeah.
You saw that free game. Free game. They do this and then rent mental space on people or live rent
They
free.
live rent free in your mind and then
Free
you
game.
monetize it.
And they always gonna mention you,
Come
so
on.
that's gonna bring people back to you. And you hey, this motherfucker, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna take that guy out.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what the Lord do to that.
And the Lord's gonna take him out in a very. You thought the downfall of Alazar was bad, man. The downfall of Hakah is about to be staggering.
You might get scrunched up in that G-Wagon.
Right. Hey, like a pancake.
On I-5.
You know motherfuckers can't drive out here, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you might end up fucking that G-Wagon look like some dice.
You saw hey, the traffic
Hell
on
yeah.
the traffic on I-5 southbound while we was coming up to grab the was you in the car? Okay, when we was on the way to come and get you. I-5 southbound was all backed up because two cars facing the wrong way. They facing the rest of the traffic from some collision that they done had.
Guess who was driving?
You already know.
G-double-O.
Twofold.
already know.
Twofold though.
Yeah.
It was some gooks.
On this side and that.
It was some gooks, and they was women.
Damn. That's an accident waiting to happen.
That's
For real.
hey.
Those motherfuckers will kill you. You be just trying to make it to work, and these motherfuckers is all over the road, can't see, looking all scared and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on in that car?
Yeah, what's going on in that car?
What's going on in that car, man?
The parasite is like,
That G-Wagon, I know those monthly payments is expensive, man. That's why you really sold out. Those monthly payments is expensive.
now he might have got that with the bag.
Now, because remember a couple of years back, he was going in the garage hopping something crazy. Remember that?
Yeah.
So now that was
Pay
while
for that cash.
yeah that was while he was still Sakari
Yep.
when he had made that video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but them niggas all took the bag a long time.
They was never sincere.
They ain't sincere, man.
It was all some wanksters, man.
And the Lord's gonna get all of you insincere individuals.
Yep.
All right, whether you still hiding in the mist or whether you done dropped off a while back ago, the Lord's gonna come and get you.
Lord ain't forgot about you.
He ain't forgot.
He gonna come pay you a visit.
Right. Hey, they be taking those scriptures. I'm sorry, I got you.
No, you good.
Hey, they be taking those scriptures that be like, oh, well, your labor won't be forgotten and all that. Hey, well, if you take your hand off of the plow, you ain't fit for the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's right.
So that doesn't apply to you, man. That applies to the ones that have passed away. Their works is still gonna follow them, man. All right. the ones that's back in the spiritual realm with Yahweh Bashim Shai. Their works that they did here on the earth is still gonna follow them. But for you that's here living, you a living able-bodied Israelite, and you just stop, you just let off. Nah, to hell with you, man. All right.
Yeah, they took their hand off the plow and looked back.
Yep.
And you know you a whole hoe and a half.
And a half.
If you make statements like black Hebrew Israelites say that David's grandmother's gonna go into slavery.
David's gonna enslave his own granny.
Hey, you sound like a straight bitch.
You sound like you sound stupid, man. All right.
First of all, black Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
That's how you know you working for the boys.
That's how you know you for
Oh
the
ass
boys.
nigga.
And two,
That's some emotional.
yeah, you just
bitch
trying to bring out emotions for people. Oh, you gonna slave the granny? Hey, fuck the granny, man.
441.
Okay. Now Ruth was a woman that you know what I'm saying. Ruth was a woman that she's gonna get a consolation, man.
Right.
All right. She's gonna get a consolation. But if she's a Moabite, then yeah, she's going into captivity, man. Now that doesn't mean she's got to be out there in the field busting rocks with Esau. You know?
That's why we got concubines.
That's why, you know what I'm saying? Ruth gonna be okay, man.
Ruth gonna be okay.
Ruth gonna be okay. But yeah, she's going into captivity. She ain't gonna be just free to live amongst the Israelites as if she's an Israelite, man.
Right.
All right? Go ahead, brother.
So this is just real quick. Ezekiel 18 and verse let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me start at verse Ezekiel 18 and verse 19. It says, "Yet ye say, why?" Question. Doth not the son bear the iniquity of the father? Question. When the son have done that which is lawful and right, and hath kept all my statutes, and hath done them, he shall surely live. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. But if the wicked, this is the point, but if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he hath committed, and keep all my statutes, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live and shall not die. All his transgressions that he had committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him. In his righteousness that he hath done, he shall live.
Hey, when you woke up to the truth and you made that mental vow that, hey, I'm about to walk right in the sight of Yahweh Shem Shah to the best of my ability, man. I'm about to live by faith. Okay? I'm about to turn and serve Yahweh Shem Shah. When you made that mental vow, okay, that's you turning from that wickedness onto the righteousness. Alright, so all that shit that you did in the world, however backhanded and disgusting it was, if you stay on the path and continue until the end, well, none of that's going to count against you, man. You're going to be washed in the blood of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. That's what being cleansed by the blood of Yahweh Shah really is about, man. Okay? Being that your sins is forgiven for everything that you've done, not only in this life, though, past lives as well, man. However many, we've gone through countless past lives, man. All of them as well. Because we went off, man. All right, the Lord said, "Is there any that is good? No, not one." Right? We didn't obtain what Yahweh Shai obtained, man. We hope to receive some of that glory when He returns back. But as of yet, we ain't received that, man. So we turned from the wickedness and we turned on the righteousness, and we hope that all of those past sins can be forgiven of us, man. Okay? Continue on.
Verse 23, it says, "Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked shall die, saith Yahweh power, and not that he should return from his ways and live."
See, and that shows the mercy of our power. We serve a very merciful power, man. All right, the fact that the Lord even gave us a way to be able to repent from our sins and turn back onto Him shows His mercy. Okay, the fact that we right now know the name of Yahweh and the name of Yahweh Shai shows His mercy. Okay, the fact that we know what's going on in the world and we ain't just lost like the rest of these people, man. Oh my God, is that rain gonna bomb us? Oh my God, is my son gonna get sent to the? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we ain't bugged out like these people, that shows the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
Hey, Yahweh's likened that to a father. Right? A father has to punish a child. He doesn't want to.
Right.
right? You don't want to fuck your kid up when he's acting crazy.
Right.
But that's part of being a father.
I've been waiting all day to whoop your ass.
Yeah, like,
right?
what?
Like,
What kind of wicked ass nigga is that?
Yeah, that's a fucked up, man. You
Right?
know?
But a righteous father is going to correct their son when they have to, and that's what we got to go through is correction. But he would rather you turn from your bullshit, stop acting like a knucklehead and a fool, and turn back unto him rather than have to kill your ass.
Right.
Oh, real quick precept. This is 2 Corinthians 4:1. It says, "Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not."
You see that? We've received mercy, so we ain't fainting. Our hope ain't gonna dwindle, man.
Under understanding of this ministry, that itself is mercy.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Being that the Lord blessed us with the understanding of the scriptures, hey, that's mercy. Because from
right.
there, it's like, okay, now you know right from wrong. All right, which you knew that in the real, but not on a biblical level the way we do. But the Holy Spirit has to be included in that and within you for you to actually really receive that mercy to where it's like, okay, now you can walk like a man and not like a baby. You know, you can put away childish things.
Right. You think about that, man. It's a mercy for somebody to be able to, for you to give them the ability to see what the hell they're doing, versus allowing them to just stumble about, man. That's mercy right there, man. To tell somebody, hey, man, hey, watch out right there, man. There's something in the way. You know what I'm saying? It may look like it's steady, but if you step on it, it's gonna crumble. So watch out. That's mercy, man. Because now they don't gotta suffer that. The Lord has showed us mercy to where we don't gotta struggle through this life the same way we struggled through past lives, man, or the same way we were struggling in the world. All right. Now, yes, we face hardships, we face tribulation and trials. Okay, but we're not struggling to understand what's going on, man. The Lord has gave us the ease of mind, right? Hey, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, right? The Lord has freed our mind from the mental constraints of Esau Edom, to where we looking at this guy as if he's the shining example of righteousness and morality. Hey, the Lord really showed us that this is the fucking devil, man.
Devil.
That's mercy right there. To know who your true enemy is, man. He don't look like you. He looks like somebody that the opposite of you. To know that's mercy, man. Okay.
Hey, going off of what Kasai said, hey, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? That's when you can start getting clean, man. When you start to hear this word, and that's what woke us up out of the crusty ass, dusty ass world we was living in, man.
Right.
Hearing this word, we heard Yahweh Shai's voice.
Right.
That enabled us to be able to actually start to walk uprightly.
Right. And without the word right now, you would have a hangover because you was in the club last night, or you would be preparing to go back to the club tonight. Right? You'd be inside that loop right there. Because that's all the weekend was. You go to the club trying to get a new piece of ass, man. You know?
That everybody been up in one weekend or another.
It's the same ass that been passed around this club.
Around.
On some Usher shit, trying to find love in the club.
Right. Love in the club. Go ahead. So, hey, the Lord showed us a great deal of mercy, man. We serve a very merciful power, man. All right, and that in itself is enough reason to constantly be giving praise and glory unto His name, Yahweh, and also to the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, man.
We could never go far enough in servitude of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai for the mercy He has bestowed upon us, man. Not only did He give us life, but He gave us real life.
Right.
Life in Him.
We ain't even freaking out about World War III popping off, man. You know?
Excited.
Yeah,
This is the point. Ezekiel 18 and 24, pertaining to Tweedledee and Tweedledum taking that bag, selling out. Yep. It says, but when the righteous, which them niggas, I don't consider them ever being righteous.
Nah, they ain't righteous, man.
They was wanksters. They was pseudo Israelites. All right. It says, but when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity, and doth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? And that's the question. And the answer is no. Right. All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he hath trespassed, and in his sin that he hath sinned, in them shall he die. Okay?
Yep.
So, hey, them niggas left from. They pretty much took off the clothing. All right. They are they're going backwards. They had on the clothing. They had on the skin. All right, their identity. All right, the sinews and so on and so forth, which they never really had breath.
Right.
Being the Holy Spirit. All right, but now they took off the clothes, the Israelite garment. All right, took off the Israel identity. They pretty much did how Benjamin down the islands be bleaching their skin and shit.
Yeah.
They spiritually did the equivalent of that.
Right.
Let me take out the Israelite garment. Let me spiritually paint my face white, bleach my whole body, start talking like an Edomite.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get my teeth fixed, get some braces.
They trying to Sammy Sosa themselves.
I was about to say, now you looking like Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa crazy.
They trying to Sammy Sosa and Little Kim themselves, man. They trying to go through a Michael Jackson.
Well, who else did that? One of the Williams sisters.
Oh yeah, there was Serena Williams.
Yeah. Looking crazy as fuck.
Looking crazy, bro. Go ahead, man.
Which one you want first?
Give me the Galatians first, and then follow it up with that Hebrews first.
This is Galatians 5:1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Hamashiach hath made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage.
You see that? We're supposed to be standing fast in this liberty of that the Lord Yahweh Shai has given us, man. All right, which is our, that's how we're able to actually come and into the fullness of this ministry. Okay, is being inside of that liberty that Yahweh Shai has given unto us, man. We got a freedom to be able to operate in. We're not constrained into what the world from the moment you start going to school, you got put into a fucking box, man. All right, and you got told that's your limits is in that box. Don't think outside the box, right? Don't try to press against the box, man. Keep your ass right there in that box. But Yahweh Shai said, no, there is no box. Fuck that box BS, man. All right, and he freed us from that, to where we're not constrained in that box, looking at Esau, Edom for answers, man. Okay, we're looking at this motherfucker like, man, I don't believe a word coming out your mouth, boy. If I don't gotta deal with your ass, I ain't dealing with you, because you a snake, man. That venom, you know what I'm saying? We know what's going on. We know the enemy.
We know who the devil is.
We know who the devil is, man.
In the real, I was thinking this earlier. In the real, we ain't know who God or the devil was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
All right. And if anything, we thought the devil was God and God was the devil.
All backwards.
Now we know. Okay, who we thought was the closest to God, the so-called white man, is really the devil.
Right.
All right?
Wicked.
And the people that you associated as being, just the bottom of the barrel being niggas, hey, we really closest to God. The Latinos and Native Americans, the Israelites, the 12 tribes.
Hey, well, we are gods, but we die like men.
Yeah. Psalms 82 and 6.
Hey, the Heavenly Father actually cares about us.
Mm-hmm.
He actually cares about us, man. All right? That's a beautiful thing to know right there, man. That's mercy, having that knowledge that the Lord actually loves us, and he's chastising us as children, man. Okay? Versus just thinking that everybody gets this grand blanket of love. Meanwhile, your black ass is struggling your whole life, man. And this motherfucker gets to eat Carl's Jr. every lunch.
Every day. Eric's old bitch ass.
Yeah, fuck ass Eric.
Mom.
Fuck Eric, man.
Yeah.
Even though Eric's mom's got it going on.
He had it going on. Ooh, even in the 90s she had it going on for
Eric's mom had it
She's got it going on.
fuck Eric, man.
Yeah, I hope he's dead.
Eric's bitch ass is methed out right now.
Yeah,
man.
he is.
He's methed out, bro.
Yep.
He ain't got no teeth.
Still living at mommy's house.
Still with mom's done lost it. She had it going on back then, but she done went through the white woman transformation, man. You know?
What we talking about last night? Hard hat.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
All shriveled up and shit.
Yeah, man.
Fucking skeleton face.
Hey, yeah, white women age like bananas.
Bro, at 25,
Yeah,
they look
but-
great. You know?
Shit.
At 37, terrible.
Not even that.
Terrible. That's what I'm saying.
Early,
At
yeah.
37, they're
Oh.
terrible. At 25,
Yeah,
they look
beyond
great.
terrible.
At 37, terrible. You know? Go ahead, bro.
That was it on that one?
Uh,
5-1?
Yeah, no, that was the point, man. The Lord has freed us from that yoke of bondage. So bring in that Hebrews 4 and 6. Baba Kashan.
Yep. All right, this is Hebrews 6:4. For it is impossible for those.
6 and 4.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said it wrong. I said it wrong when I just told you to bring it out. So.
Yep. For it is impossible for those who
Call
call on Yahweh Shem Yahshai B'Shem Rakadash. For it is impossible for those.
And this is for the Tweedledee and Tweedledum, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
For it is impossible for those who were once enlightened and have tasted of the heavenly gift and were made partakers of the Holy Spirit and have tasted of the good word of the Most High and the powers of the world to come. If they shall fall away, to renew them again unto repentance, seeing they crucified to themselves the Son of the Most High afresh and put him to an open shame.
So it's an impossibility for you to be someone who was awoken to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You've been showered with the gifts of faith, of wisdom, knowledge, understanding, this truth. Okay, you had the correct doctrine. You had everything properly given unto you, and for you to receive that, and if you cast that off, it's impossible for you to come back to it, man. It's impossible, man. All the ones that took their hand off the plow that we was talking about earlier, that's no longer doing the work, no longer involved in the ministry, it's impossible for them to come back into the good graces of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man.
Hey, you're trying to, your actions doing that, you're shaming Yahweh Shai's life.
Right.
But Yahweh Shai went through that life, all right, that was dedicated. You know, his life was a sacrifice, man.
Right.
You know, his whole life was a sacrifice. It followed up and pretty much concluded with his death, burial, and resurrection, as Elder Yashawamba always goes into. You're trying to shame that. You're trying to discredit that. You're trying to give that a black eye, all right, by the actions of going back into the world, and then you know, as you see things happening now, you got a lot of people, as brothers have been saying, brothers on the chat, you're gonna have a lot of people popping up that fell out, popping up, people hitting your phone, trying to inquire about now you interested?
Right.
Fuck you.
Right.
You know, straight up.
Elder Monagon did a video either yesterday or the day before yesterday talking about don't be surprised when you get, you know, these phone calls and whatnot. People in the world, people, family members, all these people that you've told them about it, they didn't want to hear it. And now that things is actually happening, now they want the answers. You know what I'm saying?
And through the Spirit, you'll know who to have mercy on and who not. Who is like, okay, the Spirit alerts you. All right, you know, right, this person, you know what I'm saying, but this person, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, because some people, some people, it wasn't the time for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not on some, it's not the time because they still got life to live. It's just they didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Their brain ain't fully developed.
They wasn't there, man. They wasn't there for it.
The frontal cortex wasn't the pineal wasn't decalcified to the degree of what was needed for them to receive the truth.
Right. Hey, there's some information you may give somebody, and you may give them the information. They may receive it, right, but they don't really understand it, or is moved to follow it the correct way because they haven't been presented in the correct circumstances for it to click for them, man. For them to now be like, oh, okay, that's what. Okay, now that makes sense. So now they can actually receive the information. Sometimes you may tell somebody, hey, look, this is the procedure. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow this procedure, you be good. But they got to learn on their own that the reasons on why that procedure is good and why that procedure will produce good parts.
Yeah, because if 2/3 of your pineal is still calcified, it can't catch that flame.
Right.
Right, you got to jog. The feed rate you got to turn it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this
Slow them down a little.
Yeah. Slow it down a little bit.
Slow it down a little.
But once that flame catch,
Right.
and that rest of that third or that pineal get decalcified, now we talking.
Now you cut.
You know, because the feed rate need to be at about 7.
Right.
All right.
Need to be about 7.
For 1 o'clock.
Can't be at 12. Can't just be jumping in at 12, man.
Yeah.
Jumping in at 12, you ain't gonna get nothing.
Yeah, it's
Right?
moving too fast for the flame to catch, man.
Hey, the apostle always say you gotta crawl before you walk, man. You know, that's why we come through with breaking down. Hey, I went into the study of the millstone itself. All right, and how vital the millstone was to ancient Israel. What it did was it broke down the wheat to where the grain to where they can make flour. You know what I'm saying? It was used to break it down to where now it's useful. What we do with the scriptures is we take the scriptures and we chew it up for you. We break it down to where it's going to be digestible, okay? Because the scriptures, that's a hard book to just try to jump into without the Lord's help, all right? That's a hard book to jump into, man. You can't just read that Dr. Seuss style cover to cover, man.
Yeah.
You know?
How can I learn unless a man teach me?
Unless somebody, right.
Yeah.
So we have, you know what I'm saying, the Lord has put us in that position to really break the scriptures down, man, to grind them up to where now this is something that's useful unto you versus this big ass block that wasn't good. Right now it's broken down to something that, okay, I can mold this. I can do something with this. Okay.
Verse 7, for the earth which drinketh in the rain that cometh oft upon it, and bringeth forth herbs meet for them by whom it is dressed, receiveth the blessing from the Most High, but that which beareth thorns and briars is rejected, and is nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burned.
Hey, you see that? Hey, and a lot of individuals really was thorns and briars, man. A lot of individuals, you know what I'm saying, they stepped up, but their metal wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what you got? You got Chinese fucking metal? You got Chinese alloy or something, man?
It's tungsten.
This ain't it.
That's wood.
Which China makes good stuff for themselves. They send the cracky shit over here to America because that's what they're paying them to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They always talk about, oh, it's cheap, it's from China. Yeah, the company that paid China to make it paid them cheap, so they made the cheap thing, man. You know, but the point is that, you know, not you gotta be careful how you're building. You gotta be careful what you're doing with this work because you're on somebody else's foundation, man. And it's all gonna get tested. It's all gonna be shown whether it was built properly or whether it was just put up piss poor, man. You know?
Water head.
Group.
Big ass head.
The precept. Hey, them fucking.
They head be like out here, bro. It's like it's crazy. It's like it's crazy how the fuck
Was that?
who's your real head
was that
like
cartoon with the nigga with the football head?
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold. Thank you. They looking like a bunch of Hey Arnolds.
Hey Arnold.
It's like a plate on their face.
Right.
God. What's
damn.
that one monkey? The monkey who got the face that kind of.
Oh,
it looked like a.
orangutan.
I think it might be.
Yeah,
It looked like a fucking.
Oh, you talking about with this?
With the disc. It looked
Yeah,
like a,
I think that is the orangutan.
satellite disc.
It's got the long ass arms.
Yeah.
Or maybe it might be called something else.
I think it's a orangutan.
It might be an orangutan. Hey, watch Planet of the
I
Apes,
don't
you'll
know.
see it.
No, it's called something else. It ain't an orangutan.
Because it might be called something else. But yeah, hey, Google that.
It might be a goop. Hey, let me read what the brother quoted. This is Acts chapter 8, verse 29. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, go near and join thyself to this chariot. And this is going into the Ethiopian eunuch. All right? That was in the chariot.
Which the Ethiopian eunuch, by the way, was an Israelite. Okay? He was an Israelite who happened to live in the land of Ethiopia.
Yeah,
okay? It's not a hard concept, man. We're Israelites and we live in America. They call us Americans, man. That's not a hard concept.
Hey, niggas call themselves Americans.
Right.
This is Chang.
So is it actual orangutan?
That's an orangutan.
Okay, yeah. Orangutan there, man. Show the camera. Let the camera get a view.
I gotta hook y'all up. Hold on.
They say that's a crazy animal. Hey, that's a crazy animal, man. It's dope to watch them shits in action, but that shit look crazy, bro. You know?
There you go, right there.
All right. Acts 8:29, it says, Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near and join thyself to this chariot.
Right. Now, why would the Spirit tell him to go join? The Spirit never told any Israelite prophet or anybody like that to go and join themselves on with the heathen. You know what I'm saying? To break down scripture onto the heathen. First of all, the scripture that he's reading was scriptures that was written for Israel in the first place, man. Right? Was he was reading from what? Isaiah?
Yep.
Isaiah was, that whole book is talking about Israelites. That's Israelite history and culture, man. That don't got nothing to do with the damn heathen. You know what I'm saying? So that again shows you that the Ethiopian eunuch was a Israelite, man.
Yep.
So where did Tweedledee and Tweedledum get off with trying to add all the heathen into it, man? You know?
Verse 30.
No, they're worried about Benjamin Franklin. You know?
He worried about his
And George
Edomite
Washington
baby
and
mama.
Abraham Lincoln and whoever else is on that fucking fiat bullshit.
He worried
man.
about his
right.
children's mother.
Right. The one she's sitting down there sounding stupid as hell. Got her breaking down scriptures, which I ain't gonna get on her. The fault's not with her, the fault's with him, man. Alright? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 30, it says, And Philip ran thither to him
Yeah.
and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, Understandest thou what thou readest? All right, so you had Philip that asked the Ethiopian eunuch, aka the Israelite foreigner, hey, do you understand what you're reading? All right, and this was the reply. Verse 31, and he said, How can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. You know, it goes into it, but that's the point. You can't understand unless you are taught. You know?
And the Spirit gotta be working with you too, man. Because you can have an excellent teacher that's in front of you, but if the Spirit ain't open your eyes, if you don't got the eyes to see and the ears to hear, it's gonna be in one ear and out the other, man. You can't will yourself to understand this. The Lord gotta be working with you to be able to understand this, man. If He don't want you, if you're rejected, if you're the thorns and briars, is that what it said?
Yep.
If you're the thorns and briars, the Spirit ain't gonna deal with you, man. All right? You gotta be what is it? Mint for repentance. Okay?
Yeah, because the thorns and briars, you got to get them away from you too, because they'll suffocate a good plant.
It said that they're fit for the fire, right?
Yeah, they're good for fire, for burning shit.
Yep, for the fire.
You want to get a pot of beans going? You know what I'm saying? Use them thorns and briars, man. You know, you ain't gonna use no green vegetation that still got a whole bunch of chlorophyll in it.
Right.
That shit ain't even gonna catch.
Right.
All right.
No matter how much you slow down that job rate or the feed rate. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, feed rate. I want to grab this, going back to World War III.
Okay.
And pretty much Babylon. And here in Isaiah 47, starting at verse 1, it says, Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
That dust represents confusion. And the virgin daughter of Babylon is the United States of America, man. Okay? So this bitch is about to be put down in the low spot, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans.
That power seat, that ruling power seat that America had, it's loose in that, man. We're seeing it loose.
That's over.
That's done with. You got small, weak nations telling America, hey, what I want to do is that, and they're like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, can you look up Canada? Canada saying that America's global order is over. I think one of their prime minister or something just mentioned recently, this past week, if I'm not mistaken, that the global order is pretty much that's controlled by America is over.
It's over
because of the tariffs. America's #1 trading partner being Canada.
Right. Yeah.
They putting that 15% tariff out there on the whole world. Canada's like, look, we done with y'all. You know. So actions like that these other nations are taking in direct defiance against whatever the fuck America is throwing out there, lets you know that, hey, that throne and that prestige and that position of power that America once, basked
that
in.
high hoftiness.
Yeah, that's over, man.
Right. They wasn't even invited to the last summit. They was excluded.
The UN joint, right?
Yeah. At the January 2026 World Economic Forum in Davos, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney declared that the U.S.-led rules-based global order has suffered an irrevocable rupture and is not coming back.
Wow.
Yep. Is there more to it?
So that seat, that high seat that they was in, that royal seat that they was in, they're removed from that, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's like a king that gets banned from his own land. You know, the people come and grab him and cast him out.
What's that? Game of Thrones? That's Thrones of Swords or something?
The Iron Throne.
The Iron Throne made of all swords.
Right.
Hey, that's America, man.
Yeah.
It's sitting on the throne that's powered by fucking war.
Right.
Hence that nigga Donald Trump named it the Department of Defense. He renamed it back to the Department of War, man.
Hey, hence this war that's going on with Iran right now as we speak, man.
Oh, she tripping.
Which more information gonna keep on coming out.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
She done got those shots, man.
She bugged out.
Ooh,
She
shit.
bugged out. You saw that?
That's a demon.
Ooh, yo.
Straight demon.
Man.
That's a straight demon controlling that, boy.
She went that way. That's a parasite in the tail.
Went that way.
She went right there too.
Right here. Yeah. Right here. Woo. Turned around. Waved.
I thought she was gonna do a U-turn.
Oh, that shit was
crazy, yo. These people need they need Jesus, right? We need Yahushua and they need Jesus.
That's right. Citing U.S. actions under President DJT, Carney urged middle powers to forge a new path, urging that the old system of American hegemony, which provided stability through trade and security, has collapsed.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all the trade in security is pretty much been uprooted under Donald Trump.
Right.
All right, trade ain't happening like it used to because of this nigga's tariffs. And then security, nobody's secure because this nigga, if he feel like it, just go abduct your president and the president's wife.
He pointing his gun at everybody in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to duck and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He flagging everybody.
He playing with a nigga get his first gun, start playing with it and shit.
Like, man, look at this new shit I got. Like, whoa, bro.
Hey, this nigga just spinning. It's like that. He's spinning it around on his finger and shit. It's loaded. It's loaded. He's just spinning it around and shit.
Hey, it's a snub nose 38 though. Snub nose 38. This nigga doing this.
He's just spinning.
Hell no.
He's spinning around and shit, talking to people.
Hey,
so what's going
You gotta get away from that nigga.
What's up, Canada? What's up? You know,
He going back and forth with it.
He's just in the middle of the room looking at everybody, spinning around at everybody. Yeah, guys. You know what I'm saying? So
Do y'all do this?
That security's gone, man. You can't trust a deal with America because they may be talking about striking a deal with you and finalizing it within the next couple days and drop bombs on your ass. Man. You know?
Middle power action.
Or drop a whole new round of tariffs on you to add on top of whatever they already hitting you with, man. You know?
Bullet point. Middle power action. He urged middle powers, including Canada, to team up and stop going along to get along with the U.S. policy.
Yeah, fuck America.
That go along, get along is done. Bro.
That ain't gonna cut it, family.
It's done,
We
bro.
ain't doing it with these niggas no more.
And there's always that point where people come to that realization that this go along to get along ain't working.
That ain't cutting.
It don't work, man. All right. When people aren't being treated fairly,
you get screwed over.
right?
I mean.
Exactly. You know. it always has to come to an end, and it has to come to an end by. Hey, the only way you can actually deal with Esau is through violence. That's the only language he speaks.
Yep.
You know, so that's why the Lord said when he comes back, he ain't gonna meet them as a man.
You can't talk reasonably with a bully.
Right.
You gotta punch a bully in their mouth.
Right.
That's the only thing they understand.
You gotta beat the shit out the bully.
boot in the heel.
You gotta you're a dog. All you understand is the boot in the heel.
You gotta Craig that nigga.
Right.
You gotta Craig that.
You gotta whoop that nigga. You gotta actually put that nigga down, man. You gotta beat that nigga ass if you want him to leave you alone. Or else he gonna keep coming and tapping your pockets, man. What you got? What you got?
I know you got some.
Right. Man, my grandmother gave me that shit. Come on, dog. Not my chain.
Don't matter. It's America.
Hey,
baby.
what bike?
What treaty?
You want some of this too?
Old man.
Go ahead,
No. Hey, Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Is there one on the little article?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans,
Yeah.
for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Nobody's looking at this place. That whole America got
That
golden
Baywatch
streets.
phase.
Right.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Hey, the 91210 orange OC.
90210.
Not what did I say?
91210.
Is that
That's
what?
90210.
Oh. All these years, boy. Hey,
9120222.
that Baywatch, that Seven Heaven.
What show is that?
You know.
the one with the blonde chicks with the big titties.
The
Melrose Place.
Yeah, the Full House. All that shit's hey
Seven.
right, Seven Heaven.
Hey,
What was
that's
the-
about a pastor too.
Right. With 7 kids.
Yeah.
Dawson's
Right.
Creek.
Dawson's
Dawson's
Creek.
Creek,
All that shit. All that. The America got streets
I never
closed.
watched this shit,
There's
son.
no rats in America. All that's done. Right.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no rats in America. They was rats.
Yeah.
Or it's no cats. There's no cats in America.
No
They
cats.
were rats. Tiny tops.
Yeah.
Supposed to be coming over here or whatever.
Damn.
But and there was actually rats though. That's a good little, you know what I'm saying? But
Hey, you think of cats? You think of
right.
Lion of Judah.
right.
No cats in there.
They
Hey,
said
there's
there
no
was-
cats in America because Moab feeding them to you in the Chinese food.
Damn. And telling you it's
Hey,
chicken.
Hey, yo, Yaki sentiment.
Telling you it's chicken though. You know? Hey, but all of that's done. That whole American dream shit, ain't no American dream no more, man.
It tastes like a cat,
That's
like a
American.
chicken.
That's the American dream right there.
It's the white meat. Right, that's your American dream right there. Pale legs on because your damn
Running like
With
a
some
bitch.
booty shorts on.
you don't never wear shorts ever, but now you got on shorts that's halfway down your thigh.
Look at this nigga. He got them
No.
coochie cutters.
Coochie cutters.
A third down
Damn,
his thigh,
cuz.
not even halfway.
Right.
Thighs out.
Thighs
Gotta
out.
have the thighs.
You might be running.
Right, gotta have the thighs.
Gotta have
in
the thighs.
fucking tidy whities, man.
Right.
Golly.
I fucking hate
Superman
Edomites,
tidy
man.
whities though.
Yeah. Verse 2 it says, "Take the millstone."
Hey, it's no more tender and delicate, man. Look at this place. Hey, the Washington, we always talk about me and this brother, mainly, we always talk about, these Washingtonian people, man, because they're weird, bro.
Weird as fuck.
The Western Washingtonians are weird as hell, man.
They
Okay.
fagged out.
This place ain't right.
They either fagged out or a lesbian.
This
or
brother,
a hybrid.
this brother always tune in and be like, hey, that's all of Babylon, which, yeah, it's true, it's all of Babylon, but where we at? We're seeing it right here, so
Yeah,
we
we're
talking
in this,
about it right here, man.
And we've
You know what I'm saying?
traveled to other.
Right.
It ain't got nothing on the weird shit going on here.
The way it is, the concentration of it right here is staggering. You can't walk out the door without seeing that shit, man. You can't just go, I'm just gonna run to the store real
Today
quick
we
and
just
grab
seen the
something.
shit. A couple of people, yeah.
A couple of people, or matter of fact, coming from the other spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? They was walking out while we was walking in. It was like
Like
a
a
whole
gay-
grown
The
ass
gay white
man,
ranger.
whole grown ass man, taller than this brother. With hair that probably, if he didn't have it in the female ponytail,
the white
if he
ranger.
didn't have it in the female
Ryan
ponytail,
or fucking
Zach,
Zach
or Jason. Jason.
Had the,
Hey.
the ponytail.
That nigga hair probably go all the way down to his mid back. Probably touch, you know what I'm saying? In a onesie dress,
all the way down to the
going all the way down to the ankles.
girl boots.
You know what I'm saying?
And
That's the
with
shit we gotta
with
do.
the earrings that dangle down.
Right.
With the feathers on the earrings.
But he got a
He's
whole-
not a Gadite.
And he got a beard. And this, man, that's the shit that we gotta look at all the time, man. And hold our Spartan reserve while we seeing that shit.
Nigga
You
looking
know?
like a Anakin Skywalker and shit.
So this place ain't tender and delicate, man. All right, it's long past that. Okay.
Verse 2, it says, take the millstone. It says, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg,
Yep.
uncover the thigh,
Hey, like
pass
that,
over
like,
the rivers.
Like that nigga's legs. All right, they bare. They out. Hey, America has been, you know what I'm saying? It's been exposed, man.
Yep.
You know, the Edomite rulership and whatnot. It's all been exposed, man.
Yeah, that Epstein list.
Man.
That was a large exposing.
Yeah.
A large part of the exposing.
All
was
your
the Epstein list.
top tier people that got money in the bank, billionaires, people that you looking up to, they giving you financial advice. They coming and talking in your schools and shit, giving you lectures on how you can get ahead in life, and they freaking off, man.
Yeah, they just
worse
popped,
than
popped
Diddy.
a little baby.
Right.
Man,
They popped the baby and ate it.
bro, these niggas will get
Jerky.
they'll get a young woman pregnant
Damn.
because in order for her to be pregnant, she got to be a woman, according to the Bible. All right, so she'll be 14, 15, get her pregnant, then that is your baby, you know, and then you go to fucking the woman, the young lady you got pregnant is a captive of Jeffrey Epstein in his dungeon, in his laboratory. The bitch give birth. This nigga call you, and y'all fucking put the nigga in the oven, the baby in the oven. All right, and fucking and eat it, man. That's the fucking uncovering of the wickedness that the Most High has exposed Esau with.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
shit like that, man.
Hey, information about things that he was doing to Jake Men. All right, things that he's been doing. Still, information coming out of the wicked things that he was doing while Jake was in hardcore captivity underneath this guy, man.
Cooking niggas.
That whole delectable Negro
Delectable
shit, man.
Negro, yeah.
You know, all kinds of nasty shit,
recipes on how to barbecue a nigga. What spices and herbs to use.
Right.
That's demonic, man.
Right. After some sexual assault type shit, man. You know? 'Cause hey, it show you in Django. They love to fuck with your genitals, man. They got a fascination with men's genitals. Esau, and we said this before, man. Esau has a fascination with men's genitals, man. You go on a construction site that's filled with Edomites, you gonna see a picture of a rod somewhere on that.
In every port,
it's gonna be in all the porta potties. It's gonna be before they, you know what I'm saying? They gonna with a Sharpie put it up on some plywood somewhere. Somewhere you gonna see it, man. They got a fucking fascination with that shit, man.
Hey, what shows you that is that movie
Superbad.
Superbad.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah,
he's
at
just
the
sitting
end of the
there
movie,
drawing
he's
the
just
whole.
drawing a bunch of rods, man.
Yeah, man.
This motherfucker used to take the scrotum of a slave and use it as a tobacco pouch. Like, what the fuck you carrying around a scrotum for, you sick motherfucker? Like, come on, man. This is what we're subject to? And y'all niggas don't want to get right? What the fuck? That's just crazy.
All right, verse 3, Isaiah 47:3.
Hey, the Lord's exposing how vile and disgusting this guy really is, Esau Edom. And these American Edomites and those tiny tap Edomites is the worst of the worst, man. Okay? Starting with the tiny tops. When you go on the scale of the worst, they're the ones that you don't get worse than them. Okay?
Yeah.
But the American Edomites is right
They're
there,
the OGs.
they're a half step behind them, man. That's why they're able to be wagged by them, man. You know?
Yeah, in Israel or abroad.
Right.
Because them Eastern European motherfuckers, that's what that motherfucker was that killed his stepdad and grandma.
All right, hey, he had that coin flip.
Oh, shit.
Hey, don't trust, you see Edomite with a club lip, get away from that nigga.
Nigga had that 1,000-yard stare, man.
All right, this is Isaiah 47:3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Hey, the Lord's gonna take vengeance, and He ain't coming back to meet Esau on Esau's playing field, man. He ain't coming back to sign no treaty with you so you can backstab. Okay? He ain't coming back to try to negotiate with your pale ass, man.
Hey, the Lord don't negotiate with terrorists.
Nah, for real. Real talk though. Real talk. He don't negotiate with terrorists, man. He's coming back as a power. All right, he's coming back as a force. He's coming back to take the earth by force, man. Okay? He's coming back. He's letting you know he's in charge now. And if you got anything to say about that, your head's off.
You can't negotiate with no demon.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get a good deal out of that. Right. Trying to negotiate with the damn devil, man.
That's what the Prime Minister was saying.
Yep.
Of Canada.
Yep. Hey, you go into that word spoiled in Isaiah 33:1, Shaddad going in. One of the words for it was
Demon.
no shit. What was it? Let me get it.
Yeah,
So,
pull it up.
Yep.
Pull it up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
Yep.
So our power is separate. That's the power of us Israelites. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the creator of heaven and earth, is a God that's solely for the Israelites. He's not for any of these other nations, man. So when the Lord comes back to not meet Esau as a man, he's coming to redeem the Israelites, the elected nation of Israel, and in his magnificent glory, he's going to kick Esau's ass.
Right.
Yep. To ravage.
To ravish.
Coming to take this place by force.
Right. Because that's what ravish means, to take.
Yep.
You know?
To seize.
To seize.
Take my force.
So the Lord's gonna come and take the whole. You know, right? You know, you just get a whole Kevin situation with that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Too many parasites in that tail.
Look. Hey, verse 5. It says, "Sit thou silent."
The dog, bro. Oh shit.
And he gonna end up eating it.
Hey, and he do weird things with the peanut butter and the mayonnaise.
Oh,
you know, PG-13.
That's it.
Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Yep. This place ain't being looked at as the shining example no more.
Hey, that
man.
list, man.
You know.
That list. Hey, that list is
That was some devastating shit. For
That's
Esau.
crazy
That was
work.
a crazy
That was crazy
blow.
work.
That was a crazy blow for Esau Edom. Man.
Yeah, that was the Lord's doing, man.
And they tried their best.
And that was redacted.
They tried their best to take it out too, but that was bad. That's bad, bro.
They still got shit they ain't released.
Right. Oh no, they didn't release the worst of the worst. They ain't no way. They ain't going to. They ain't about to release the worst of the worst, man. You know? And but the information that's coming out on this guy is nasty work. So it makes sense that underneath the planets aligning with all this stuff that's coming up and coming out, it makes sense on why they want people's focus on something else. All right, a war is a much bigger thing for the news to constantly talk about rather than the files.
Yeah,
man.
the mainstream media.
Right. Yeah, because
Our
alternative ain't going
legacy
nowhere.
media.
Yeah, legacy media will push. They'll push that war all day long.
Because
man.
it's controlled by the tiny tops.
Right.
By the small hats. And also, March goes back to Mars, which is the god of war.
Yep.
So tomorrow is March 1st.
Yep.
You know, May Day.
Right.
So yeah. Hey, you hear that?
Yep.
Through the spirit. All right, verse 6. It says, "I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand." All right. All 12 tribes served slavery underneath Esau, Edom in the Western Hemisphere. All right. In particular here in America. "Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou heavily laid thy yoke." You know?
Yep.
Everybody was getting fucked over. Old, hey, you mentioned that movie, The Butler. We was talking about it. Old, fucking young. All right, it was, I forget what movie it was, but it might have been Django where Jake was in the or it might have been that movie with Mariah Carey. where the slave master raped her, and the husband couldn't do nothing. I forget what movie it was, but the point being, that you had a Jake that was old that was working in the field, and he just croaked and died. Just croaked and just died. You know what I'm saying? And then as a slave, you're expected to just keep working.
I'm thinking of a movie scene where the slave died and they was like, hey, get it out of here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Get it out of here, right? And he had to go in. I think that might have been 12 years a slave, right?
Yeah, it might have been.
He had to go and pick him up and carry him to the nigga pile.
Oh, it was hot as hell.
Right.
It was hot as hell.
Yeah, the old dude,
Yeah.
he just stopped and just dropped. That was it. Get it out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Hey, upon the ancient has our heavily laid our yoke.
Yeah, because Esau don't show no mercy,
Hey,
man.
even the retirement age.
Ooh, 70.
Right.
You ain't even gonna live to 70.
Yo.
Right.
Poison water.
Yeah.
The goddamn water got arsenic in it. Okay.
Supposed to live to 70 on chemicals.
Okay.
Niggas is really operating on fumes.
And then they wanna try to stick you with shit.
For real though.
They wanna stick you and
Oh,
inject
damn.
you with shit. You know what I'm saying?
They want your production to increase. Nigga,
Right.
what are you talking about?
Right. Sterilizing you and shit. You know what I'm
I got
saying?
a tenth of the nutrients that this thing is supposed to have, but you want me to fucking
Right.
grind out.
My stomach ain't even digesting it. It's just sitting here. It ain't even digesting this shit, man.
I ain't took a shit all week.
All week.
I can't think right.
This
man.
is day
You know?
number 4, and I've been trying.
Trying?
I'm trying.
Hey, looking like Stevie.
Right.
Belly
Hey,
looking like
that's
Stevie.
why Stevie wanted to go.
He's like, man,
Stevie!
take me out of here, man.
Stevie was ready to go, boy.
Man, fuck this. Look at my.
Stevie was like, you know what?
I
Fuck
took a
y'all,
shit
man.
in 3 weeks.
Right.
I'm out of here.
Hey, Stevie was hurt, boy.
Damn.
Y'all ain't got to do hoes like that.
Oh my God, man.
Stevie.
All right, verse 7. And thou saidst, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thine heart.
Hey, think about how Trump is moving right now. He doesn't think that anything's about to happen to America.
How's it shall continue forever? That's what he thinks.
He doesn't think anything's about to. He doesn't think there's going to be any backlash that's going to happen to the continental United States of America, man. All right, that's evident in his movement. You know, he really thinks that America is going to be great for the next 250 years, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Right.
The Dow is doing good.
Right.
Well, shit. Now that the Dow is over, now that the Dow dropped under 50,000, can Pat Bonnie talk about the Epstein miles now?
About the dream team.
Because that was her excuse. I can't believe this. You guys are trying to talk about all of this when the Dow is over 50,000.
Right.
Bitch, shut your ass up. Don't nobody give a fuck about that.
Right, that ain't
These
even-
niggas is eating babies.
That ain't what's on question right here, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, I can't buy groceries. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's like somebody coming up to ask us a question about the Bible, and we start telling them about, you know, I don't just make up something.
Kellogg's
we
breakfast.
we start telling them about the Green Ranger, you know, and just going in depth about the Green. No, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the question wasn't about the Dow Jones or whatnot. The question is about these damn files, man, and your department's handling of them. Okay.
Shit just died.
That'd be dope.
That was dope.
That'd be dope.
Woo!
Continuing on.
Yeah,
It says,
That's
neither
all the shit.
neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Which Esau took up that, thinking that they can't be touched, man. Thinking that they was the ones that they the top tier. They think that, you know, they can create a God for the masses, because they don't want to be ran by AI. They want your ass to be ran by AI, man. They ain't making AI to rule over them.
Right.
They're making AI to be the thing that tells you the information, man.
And places.
Right.
That's what they really want.
Go ahead, bro.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know loss of children.
That's what they think. They think that they ain't gonna
Lose kids in the war,
They ain't about to lose
sons and daughters.
Right. They ain't gonna know the loss of children. They husband ain't about to die. You know what I'm saying? They ain't losing nothing. You know?
Edomites, man. We trying to. I fucking hate Edomites.
Very much.
With a passion.
Verse 9.
With a passion.
But these two things
Hey,
shall
it's
come.
because we have the mercy of knowing who our enemy is, man.
sir.
And knowing what his ass is up to. So how could you not hate
Hey,
these
that's that
guys?
monkey.
These guys.
Oh, you should have seen it. Oh, look, it should look like that monkey.
Oh.
Watch when he's turning.
Oh shit, the one with the stuffed animal?
Nah, this
No,
one.
the
Oh, the orangutan. Oh,
The orangutan.
satellite head.
damn.
I bet you, that
watch,
bitch
look,
probably.
look.
She got the red hair too.
She probably
She
got
don't
something
look-
going on.
All right,
That's what's that? Mongolian or something?
no, that was an Edomite.
Was that an Edomite?
It's an Edomite.
Her grandmother
Shit.
was.
Oh yeah, her grandmother.
Verse
Her
9.
grandmother going into slavery, right? Go ahead, brother.
It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, that shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Meaning,
that's
everybody gonna be destroyed.
That thermonuclear destruction, man. That thermonuclear destruction is taking out everybody, man, woman, children. Right? It's gonna treat everybody just like how concrete treat everybody.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna care, right?
Equal
Because
rights.
concrete don't give a fuck if you old. If you fall on concrete, it's gonna hurt you.
Fuck your joints,
If you
nigga.
a little ass kid, you fall on that concrete, it's gonna hurt you, man. Well, that's how the missiles about to come. They ain't about to spend. Okay, get all the women out. Get all the women and the kids out, and then we gonna drop. Nah, they about to. Hey, just like how the state of Israel did Gaza, right? They just bombarded the fuck out of it. That's how all these nations that got nuclear capability is about to treat the United States of America, man.
Yep. It says of verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am and none else beside me.
Right, they've been perverted by, because they believe
That's the elites, man.
They believe their own lies, man. That's what's fucked up. The poison that they done put out, they've been tapping on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me get a shot of that.
Hey, let me get a little.
Let me
Get a bump, dog.
Right. Let me get a bump, G. Hey, never get high on your own supply, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They've been tapping on it, man. So they believe that themselves. Nah, can't nobody fuck with us. We ain't nothing never gonna. The Lord ain't gonna come back and destroy, you know, and take over nothing and disrupt what we got going on.
And BB Netanyahu's voice, though.
Right.
I hate the way he sounds.
Yeah.
That shit fucking demonic.
For years, Iran has come.
Yeah.
Like,
I hate that dude,
Your
dude.
grandma must be one of them motherfuckers.
That's that coagulated blood he ain't digested in
Drink
his
some
throat.
water, nigga. Stop just sipping on blood smoothies.
Yeah. Blood jello.
and cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
You can look at him and tell that nigga smoke. He smoke cigarettes that's laced
Crack.
with blood.
Fucking blood was cracked. A different blood and shit.
Hey, what did the scripture say? The scripture says,
Cigarette.
the scripture says,
Cigarette.
since thou hast not hated blood shall pursue thee, man. You know? These niggas is obsessed with blood. So yeah.
Kosher bigger.
Blessed by the rabbis. Blessed by the rabbis. It's good. It's good.
It's been sprinkled
Rabbi
with blood.
said, they said
That's how
it's
it got
good.
blessed. It got blessed by.
Finkelstein said,
They got blessed by getting
He said
sprinkled
he
with
used
blood.
it too. Yeah. He said he used it too. Yeah.
I'll be fine.
He said this is the best brand.
Right.
All right, verse 11. Therefore shall evil come
I hear
upon
that
thee.
would kill a regular person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be a full-fledged vampire
be a
to withstand this.
Yeah, but he's smacking it down.
Or else that shit ain't gonna.
He's hitting that shit like old boy we seen that one time. He was trying to suck the shit out of it.
Oh yeah.
Face was all sucked in and shit.
Had the whole face was like
Looking like a nigga
It
with-
was like it
with
all
no
scrunched
teeth,
towards
with no
the,
teeth?
Yeah, man.
Shit
Towards
was,
the damn Lucy.
Like, damn, nigga.
Go ahead, bro.
he got it right here, but he hit it like a...
You be hitting something else too, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
The fuck, man.
Weirdo.
That's not crack, nigga. Chill out.
See?
Fucking weirdo.
Who would imagine that you would be able to smile at the end of the world, man?
Right?
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey,
Like,
that's
who would
beautiful,
imagine that you would be able to actually smile, genuine and happy that it's the end of the world, man.
Hey,
You know?
And I feel fine.
Right.
Gifted.
Verse 11, bro.
Definitely gifted.
Isaiah 47 and 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Right.
And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Ain't no talking your way out of it. Ain't no threatening your way out of it. It's gonna be coming from all sides, so you ain't gonna be able to point the finger. It was this guy, it was that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna turn around and be like, that too, Brute, that too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Everybody gonna get you.
what's that the really saying? If it's up, then it's stuck.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what it is with Iran and Iran's attitude toward the West. Hey, it's up, nigga. It's that's what it is, man.
It's
Ain't
on.
hey, as it says, mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing Esau can do at this point to convince the eastern part of the world that, all right, we're sorry, 441, bro. Tell you about we're sorry, we didn't mean it. We ain't gonna do nothing else.
Right.
America is not trusted anymore.
Right. Ain't nothing that's gonna be like, okay, well, let's go back to the negotiation table.
Right.
Nah.
Too late for that.
Nah, it's too late to apologize, player. It's too late. Go ahead, bro.
12, verse 12, it says, stand now with thine enchantments and with thy multitude of sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
All because they've been having plans in the work for a long ass time, man. For a long ass time.
Yeah,
Okay?
the sorceries,
Yeah.
their enchantments.
Well, just even them getting control over the earth. You know?
Hey, the founding fathers, how America's conception is all rooted in fucking masonry.
And witchcraft.
You know what I'm saying? Since its inception, this place is rooted in fucking witchcraft, man.
Right.
So, yeah, before they was killing Native Americans in the West, they was setting up Masonic lodges, right? The very first Masonic lodge on this soil was 90% small hat. The second one was called the House of David. It was 100%. That lets you know who's been getting the upper hand and doing magic and witchcraft behind closed doors in all these fucking secret societies.
Witchcraft.
Yeah.
Right. Straight up.
Walking like
That walk
she
ain't
walk,
right.
that
That
walk
walk
like
ain't
like
right.
she a fucking
That
dude.
walk ain't right, kid.
Like she a dude. That's pride, man. Fuck this
That walk
place,
ain't
man.
right, B. Go ahead, bro.
She walk like she be pagan dudes, man. She walk like she got a dick.
She probably going to.
You know what I'm saying? She walk like she got something in between her legs.
It's not the
Like,
hip.
bruh.
The sway of the hip ain't right, B.
Yeah,
She going to hit Tanner right now.
Yeah, man.
This place is
Yeah,
fucked
she about
up,
to give
man.
Tanner the business.
Fuck!
Oh goodness.
Hey, Madison. Hey, respect that. My bad. Oh boy. This is the sick ass world we live in, though.
Hey, Washington, man. Western
It's
Washington.
crazy, man.
Hey, we can look at these people and see what they into, man.
Hey,
Through the spirit. When you was in the world, you can, man, or just a white chick that's she gothic.
With the red hair.
Nah, knowing what we know and having the Holy Spirit and looking at these people, we can see through these people. We see their spirits, man, and we know exactly what these fucking people is into, man.
The scriptures speak about having the gift of discerning the spirit, man. So we got that gift of discerning the spirit, man. Call on Yahweh Shem Yahshua for that.
Right. Yep.
You know?
Verse 13, it says, thou art weary.
Hey, the license plate, gifted, right?
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Hey, keep on with your spirit cooking, man.
yeah.
Keep on with your eating the baby's intestines and the blood and all of the. Keep on with all your nasty witchcraft that you're doing.
And the bullshit they gonna do tonight.
Right. Yeah,
With
yeah.
the planetary
you know
alignment.
they get
Molech
you know
is
they
full
getting it in.
tonight.
They getting it in tonight for real.
Children screaming.
That's
everywhere.
enough. That's
Right.
I can't eat anymore.
Can't eat
baby.
anymore.
Hey, you thought the screaming?
I've had enough jerky.
You thought the screaming at the ICE detention centers was banned.
Oh, right.
Molex tonight's gonna be off the chain.
Right.
Shit, you gonna have you probably gonna have fucking witches out there in the water doing that weird shit in the middle of the night. Waiting in the water on the left hand side.
Hey, but none of that shit is gonna work though.
None of it.
That's what's beautiful.
None of it's gonna stop Yahweh Shah from coming back.
That's just at the end of the road. All that power they got, because at a certain point, I remember early on in the truth, the apostles used to always say, "There's gonna come a certain point when them deities ain't gonna be answering the elites like that no more."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be doing all this shit. Excuse me, their magic spells and all that,
Yep.
and it ain't working.
It ain't gonna work.
There's no more power in that shit.
Hey, they fulfilled those left hand powers done fulfilled their role. Man.
Yeah, they got their feeling, and now they out of there.
Now they out of there. They did what they was assigned to come down here to do. You know.
Hey, the Lord is cold because really it was his hand that propped up Esau.
Yeah.
But he give them deities to make them keep thinking that they're going against the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, y'all are fucked.
He said, "Hey, the
Y'all
Lord."
are fucked.
And the Lord said that he would choose their delusions.
Yeah.
He said that
exactly.
the deceived and the deceiver is his.
That's right.
You know, and he
That's
set
right.
up over the kingdoms, the basis of
Whosoever
men.
he believes.
Get that Daniel. What's that? Daniel the
4
second
and
chapter.
17.
Oh, 4 and 17. The water. Daniel 4. That he set it up over. You know, who he wants to rule over the world, man. You know, the Lord's in control of all of that. Go ahead.
I'm gonna finish this. It's almost done.
Yep.
This is verse 13 again. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from all these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to set before it. All right, this place is going to be destroyed, man. Thermonuclear missiles. All right, thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, none shall save thee. So all these, hey, America's not getting cargo containers.
Right.
From China and overseas the way it once was.
Right.
It's not getting aid. It's not getting goods sent here like it used to.
Right.
Okay. So all those merchants, when this place is destroyed, man, you ain't gonna have merchants flowing to this part of the rail for the purpose of offloading goods and making money, dealing with America, because America is gonna be no more, man.
Right. It's gonna be Revelation 18.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna stand far off and be crying, wailing. Because they can't make money off this whole ass anymore.
We don't got no dumbass people to buy this bullshit no more. Damn, this cheap ass shit no more.
These nations about to lose their bottom bitch.
They cash cow.
They about to lose their cash cow.
Hey, that obese bitch died and didn't put you on the wheel, cuz.
Right. Hey, they about to lose their OnlyFans models.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In that one weird room. Never mind, bro. Daniel 4:17.
What weird room, bro?
Hey.
You got the, the Russians that be slaving them women up.
Yeah.
And it'd be a whole different thing, but it'd be the same room.
Yeah.
You know, they slaves and shit. Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men.
So the Lord's the one in control, man.
That's right.
The Lord chose Esau for the purpose of what the fuck Esau's been doing. He chose the demons to put on Esau, and the devils to guide Esau in the path that Esau's been in the Lord's trick bag the whole damn time, man.
The whole time.
You know? And the Lord's still gonna judge him for everything that he did, man. Okay?
Yep, that manifest destiny is some bullshit because you got carried across the land.
Right.
The Lord allowed you to do what you did.
Right.
You didn't manifest this out of your own will, coming out of the caves and fucking coming out of the caves and busting out on the Renaissance, and now you painted up all your likenesses and you think you just the man now?
Right.
Hell no, man. This was given to you.
Right. Because if the Lord wanted that spirit on Gad to really bust y'all niggas down, y'all wouldn't have had no opportunity against them, man.
That's
y'all wouldn't
right.
have had a snowball's chance of hell, man. You know?
Yeah.
But the Lord allowed for all that. He needed this place to get set up, man.
And a large way the Lord allowed that to happen was disease warfare.
Yep.
Them smallpox taking Gad out. Same way with the pneumonic and bubonic plague
Yep.
that took a lot of the southern kingdom out over in Europe.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
In
That was a terrible.
in that Cinnamon documentary, when they showed the reservations and they showed none of them being on the East Coast, it was like, man, that's from disease. Most of them got wiped out by disease. And they had to fight later for rights and got little plots of land and shit.
Right.
But they wasn't given nothing because Esau wiped them out with fucking disease warfare.
Right.
And they lost all the wars in the West. They had massacres where they were killing innocent women, children, and elderly.
Right. While the man was out.
Little Bighorn, Custer's ass got fucked up.
Yep.
That whole regime got fucked up.
Hey, there's a show called I want to say it's called Frontier.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? It's like Utah or something. Talking about them damn Mormons and okay, I was gonna tell you to check it out.
Brigham Young.
Yeah, Brigham Young. Yep.
And John, yeah.
And that one showed you how they was just committing genocide and backhand tactics to be able to get the land and whatnot.
Well, really what got them this land was, the Lord, obviously.
Right.
But what the Lord did to really further that along was when they wiped out millions of buffaloes and piled them up as high as these fucking trees.
Jeez.
They had no food source.
Right.
And for the warriors of the middle of America, from South Dakota, Arkansas, all the Lakota Sioux, Dakotas, Nakotas, all the warrior tribes, their life, especially the Lakota, was surrounded by the buffalo.
Right.
It was their clothing. It was their tents.
Because they used every part of the buffalo.
The oil for the things they needed.
Yep.
The sinew.
Yep. Everything. Bro.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Esau's a real devil. But
right.
another reason why the Lord allowed America to get set up is so that way he could show his power, man. Just like he did in Egypt. He built Egypt up. He built Pharaoh up to be a great name, so that way the Lord can show his power and his name could be glorified in the earth. Well, the Lord's about to do that again on a major scale here in Babylon the Great, which
That's
is
right.
also spiritually called Egypt.
Yeah.
You brothers got closing statements?
Sure.
Hey, keep watching the news,
And
man.
keep praying, man.
And keep
Stay
praying.
prayed up and keep your eyes to the sky.
It's exciting. It's exciting times, man. But with that, we're going to go ahead and face the East again and give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kadash.
Hey, we're going to say Shalom, man. Till next time.
Shalom.
Punk ass Esau.
Fuck Esau.
Fuck Esau.